The worst one, when I talk about it, it physically makes me throw up, right? Because it scarred me that much, right?
Go on.
Let me breathe. So, Aldi do these... Aldi do these chicken thigh burgers, right? And they were meant to be amazing, like these buttermilk chicken thigh burgers, and they were succulent and gorgeous. And,
I don't like chicken thighs, me.
The way you speak about it.
I love how we can carry like...
Don't fucking speak on me, fuck.
I love it when this happens. He's got
Really, yeah? Really? You're a muppet.
Actually speak about it.
Lad, he done it once.
Don't just leave us hanging dry. The people want to know. Another little word from one of the sponsors. Produce the sponsor, Dad.
Bobby, you joking? It's not a sponsor, it's Patreon.
It does.
Oh, hello, viewers of YouTube. Sorry about Bobby over there. He simply can't contain his jokes.
I'm such a joker.
No, Bobby, what? Patreon.com/what's happening pod.
Nice.
It's £4 a month, and my friend Gary over here, he's going to tell you what you get.
£4 a month, right? You know what we get for £4 a month? You get to see us and our beautiful faces early, right? Early access, Tuesday, you get it, £4 a month. You also get Patreon exclusives, right? We do about 2 episodes a month. You get that included in the price, £4 a month. I was going to say free of charge, but it's not free, it's £4 a month. Head over to patreon.com/ What's happening?
Yeah! See you over there. Hello, welcome back. Episode 110 of the What's Happening podcast. And if you're thinking, Danny, Bobby, I love your cap, where can I get one? They'll be releasing very soon. Keep your eyes peeled on the Instagram. But boys, before we get going, before we get any further into the episode, we do have ARMIN GOETZE in the studio today. Stand-up comedian, racist. You're gonna love him. But ARMIN
Scored a belter goal in the World Cup final.
Thank you. Go on.
for a minute, ARMIN, I'm gonna have to politely ask you to fuck off. Jack, if you will.
Good.
Right
What's
now.
going on? Why are you jacking the coach?
Right now. Well, I'll tell you.
Jack's
bear
our
with me.
producer, by the way.
Bear with me.
And he's
It's the first time you're going to see Jack.
You've never
This
been
is
seen on
this is
camera.
handsome Jack.
Jack's the new
Oh,
producer.
yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, he's hiding his big
Look at
ginger
him.
wig. Fucking look at that lad, you little goth.
So, boys, the reason I wanted to get Jack in is obviously since Jack's come on board, Jack being from Runcorn, he's been getting an almost ungodly amount of stick. Right.
Almost death threats.
Now, Jack, we will never apologise for it. Because we do hate you. But we thought, let's make Jack feel more included.
Yeah.
Let's make him feel part of the team. He's already ginger, so he's already got that connection with Gary. We want to make you an honorary Scouser, Jack. So what we've done, I went to our good friends at the Block P.
The Block
earlier,
P. The Block P.
On Renshaw Street. If you love 110s and you love all things Nike, that's the fucking shop for you. Put them on the screen now. Papa. I stopped in. I explained to them the situation. We said, we just hired a new producer. He's from Runcorn. People just can't say to him because of it.
Crazy.
I told my dad he's from Runcorn. My dad said to me, probably never to get him in the studio again. You've caused family ruptions, Jack. So what they said to us is, well, what we'll do...
Ruptions?
What we'll do... He said, what we'll do, we'll make him an honorary Scouser. We'll give you some gifts. We'll initiate them in. So I do come here and gift boys up here.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He's saying like it's caused family eruptions, but in my house you've caused family erections. Just to me, by the way.
In my house you have as well. All my kids got hard on over
Hey!
Where you go? Oh, what's this? I like presents.
Boys, so...
Do we all get one?
4 big bags here, right? Adam, I'm sorry you're not getting it.
You'll get excited.
Right, so...
He's from Runcorn, remember?
We're all familiar, deeply ingrained in the culture of Liverpool is 110s.
110. It's
Right.
very fitting because this is episode
110.
nice.
Look at that, eh? Funny how things work out, eh?
Hey, look at us, eh?
We manifested this.
Who'd have thought?
So, boys, what the Block P do is every now and again they release slippers
Yeah.
that are meant to look like 110s.
Stop it.
Right?
That's it, yeah.
And I'm not even messing.
That's it.
They actually do. So, Jack, this is your initiation into the team. Here you go, Bobby. We have one for you as well. Don't you worry. And Gary, don't you worry. There's a pair for you as well. There's a pair for you as well. Get them out. Have a little look. Tell me what you think. This is a present from my mate to the Block P. This.
Look at that. I've been saying to me bird as well. I've not had 110s for years. Like I said, I'm going to buy that 110.
There you go then. I've got them now. Look at this. Look at that. What the fuck?
This,
Like the fucking cozy, you know. Oh my god.
Darren Till saying walking through the Baltic in slippers.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, these are smart.
Do you know what? All of our feet stink as as well.
Yeah.
Look at movies.
Speak for
The
yourself.
block
thanks.
P, nice one, the lid. Look at fucking look at them,
Now
man.
listen, these actually aren't out yet. So what you're seeing here is some behind the slippers content.
Nice.
They're going to be releasing soon. They haven't got like a proper scheduled date yet. But if you see this video appear on their Instagram, it's going to be very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled. They're going to be releasing. If you want to get your hands on these stylish little puppies, head over to the Block P. You can find them on Instagram. The shop's on Renshaw Street in Liverpool City Centre. They're a fucking really good bunch of lads. So go in, say hello, buy a pair of shoes. See you in a bit. Ta-ra.
Nice.
Armin, get back
Jack,
in.
you need to fuck off because we need views on the YouTube now. So we don't want to cause any more eruptions and erections.
Hey,
We got any
all jokes aside, these are comfy as fuck.
Yeah.
I want to see if the laces work though. Like, could I actually?
Yeah, you can undo them. Oh my god!
This is sick. This is sick. Oh, what a day.
You know what they remind me of? You know, have you ever seen them Homer slippers back in
Yeah.
the day? Yeah, that's what they fucking remind me of.
This is fucking. This is one of the greatest days of my life. This, honestly, boys. Thank you to everybody down at the Block P. You're a fucking good bunch of lads, and you do make some fucking very nice slippers. I will say, boys. As far as the slipper industry goes, you're smashing it.
I'm driving home in these.
You make great slippers. I wonder where you get the inspiration.
Hey, I'm gonna go over to Grail and go, can you clean me webs?
You clean me new banners.
Air Max fucking 95.
They're comfy, them.
They're
You know.
sound, them.
They're comfy. Right, without any further ado, ARMIN GOETZE is our guest this week, which you may be thinking sounds a little bit German. He is.
There we are.
You'd be surprised to know, ARMIN.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for coming down. I really fucking appreciate it. So, for anybody who's watching at home who might not know ARMIN GOETZE, they might not have seen the boy in the striped pyjamas, so they're not too familiar with your lineage.
We don't know me there. He just turned up. He's a stranger.
You saw me off the streets, I thought, fuck
He was
it.
already in the studio when we got here, to be honest. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. You do stand-up comedy, you're a stand-up comedian. How long have you been doing that for?
I haven't been doing it for about like year and a half now.
Nice.
Initially, when I got into it, Jack used to work out water where I started, where I did my
Yeah,
first ever
yeah.
one. So just from there, kept it going.
Sick.
Yeah, and somehow I'm here now.
You're all over the place gigging now, I'd imagine.
flying?
Typically, not just Northwest really. Mainly Liverpool do shit. But I've done a few in Manchester and that, but nothing crazy. Like.
The Northwest at the minute, to be fair though, the Northwest are fucking little hotspot for comedy at the minute.
Manchester looks good.
Manchester's
looks so
sick.
good, man.
The comedy scene in Manchester, like I've said it before, you can't give that
Strong,
fucking
man.
circuit enough credit.
They
They
did
fucking killed it.
they did a roast battle last night, didn't it? Flog and bucket.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
six,
The
seven people look fucking class.
Jordan Ducharme, who runs them,
Yeah.
was on here the other week.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that podcast.
Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah.
man.
You don't have to pretend you watched it, it's fine.
Where do you hail from?
Me, I'm from Warrington.
We haven't got any
yeah,
more slippers, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
alright.
sorry,
Don't
lad,
worry
sorry.
about it. I
I
don't think I
apologise.
could
We
do
can't
it.
make everyone an honorary
That's
scouser,
fair,
because then
that's
it
fair.
just, imagine giving everyone keys to the city. Just
Yeah,
be
exactly.
pointless
No,
then,
it's
know what I mean?
understandable. I am. Do you know
Stupid.
what? I'm on the episode 110 now, which I'm happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
in
as close as
itself
you
is
get.
key.
That's as close as you get.
That's
That's
cool,
fine.
yeah. As close as you get.
What made you want to start comedy in the first place? Just out of curiosity.
Mate, to be honest with you, I was like, when I'm in like school, like class clown, I always talk shit, fucking did all that stuff. I always like making people laugh. And then got into adult life, realised I can't be asked to do a proper job. So I want to do this. Hopefully get a career out of it.
You fucking spirit animals over here, lad. I don't want to do a real job. I just want to talk to people. That's what Danny's been saying for 3 years.
Listen,
Oh,
lads.
is it working? It's working. Isn't it?
Right,
Touch
look,
yourself.
look at what Danny's done and do the complete opposite and you'll be sad.
Hold on.
I've only
No.
Wait a minute.
No. We won't. I'm not even getting into that. That's on Patreon. What's happening? £4 a month. But so it was just stemmed from being a bit of a class.
Yeah, like that, so I wanted to do it for a bit. To be fair, lad, fucking. To be honest, I was one of them little dickheads, like the Joe Rogan's fear, going through all that fucking watching them, Tom Segura and all that shit. But then getting the fucking bollocks to actually do it.
Yeah, it's a
And,
different game, innit? Like,
it is, man.
How long did you think about it before you actually got on stage?
Good year, 2 years maybe.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me some time, and even on the day when the date happened, before I got called out, I was like, I'm gonna fucking the back door it hit me. I can't.
Yeah,
go.
you
So
gotta-
shit myself, mate.
Where was your first gig?
Hot water.
It was the
Open
first,
mic.
open mic
Monday
night?
night?
Yeah, the Monday
How did it
night.
go?
Okay, for a first time, it went well. But like looking back on it,
Not the first time he said that.
What's your style? Is it storytelling? Is
yeah,
it one-liners?
storytelling. I like doing like wordy jokes as well, though. You know what I mean? Like someone like with double meaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like saying one thing what it means to the other.
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
So you're a fucking liar.
Say again.
So you're a liar.
I don't know. It's hard to describe what your comedy is. I do storytelling, some jokes. I just bit of self-deprecation. But I think self-deprecation, like you have to do it a bit just so people.
That's a
can
nice
like
long
you.
word. Explain that to the people at home.
You mean explain it to you because
who
you
don't
don't know?
understand what that word means. No.
Just for the viewers.
No, we've just had a comment saying, what's that mean? Yeah.
For the viewers.
Are the
It means
viewers,
taking a
are
piss
these
out
viewers
yourself.
in the room with us?
Go on then, explain it to me.
Using yourself as the butt of the joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
so self-deprecation. Because Gary jumped the gun, now I've got to say the same thing again.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
It's sorry. It's so self-deprecation. Sorry about this, Adam, but you know,
Go on.
you seem to
I've
think
got to
that I'm
understand it,
double
haven't I?
bluffing. Yeah, it's like so. Say you make a joke, but like you're the
butt of the joke.
joke's on you.
Oh, okay.
That you're
Oh, okay.
self-deprecating.
Yeah, okay. I like
That's
that.
for the viewers at home.
I hope you got that.
But does that count, like, is it purely, like, on yourself, or if you use, like, your kids and your bird, is that?
I think it
That's
comes
just-
hand in hand, really,
That's
doesn't it?
just, when you start using other people, it becomes slander.
Yeah.
You can do it to yourself, and everyone's like, "That's
Then you
cool."
go to court. And we've nearly been there a few times.
Yeah,
so
we
let's
have.
do that.
We've been close. We've been close. We've been close a few times. It was Gary's
I still
fault.
want to know, fucking miss from the school I used to go to. How did you get my phone number? Like, genuinely, how
You
did you
know
get my
you
phone
watch
number?
him.
I got a phone call from the head teacher of our old school saying that we'd been slandering the teacher, saying stuff that wasn't true.
And we did.
And we did slander,
did.
like, but it was funny because at the time I was like, oh, I'll have a look, and I went, boys, you've got to be careful what we're saying, you know, and then I looked back and it was me saying everything.
Just everything.
And I was like, Bible fact, this happened all the time.
There was a rumour about a teacher in a certain school who had apparently slept with one of the students.
Oh,
It was a rumour. It was
true.
It was a
It wasn't
school
true.
rumour. It
Allegedly.
wasn't
Unlucky
true.
for him, innit?
But then he was the one going to us, like, boys, you know, in future, like, we're going to have to be careful what we're saying. And we watched the episode back and he's going, lad, I know for a fact that happened.
She's a little lad, it happened.
So
So
funny,
yeah,
you know.
but I got a phone call, I got about 12 missed calls. I was on parents' evening and I was like, who's this trying to get hold of me? 015 number. And I answered it. She's like, hi, is that Gary Highlands? Like, hi, yeah. She's like, hi, it's Miss from school. I was like, oh, okay. Mad that you phoned me. I left the school 16 years ago. What's going on? And she mentioned it and I was like, ah, okay. And then I put the phone down and I went, how the fuck did you get my phone number? I've only had this number 8 months. I left school 16 years ago. Someone's grassed me up.
Oh, that is crazy. Oh, that's mad,
How
actually.
she got my number?
Yeah, that is a bit mad.
Back to you, the Waterman.
Yeah.
Baby reindeer. That's what she is.
Is she an old bird now, then, I'm guessing?
What?
Is she old? Was she a teacher?
She was
when
my
you were-
RE teacher then. Now
Oh, so
she's
she
a head
must be-
teacher, yeah.
Yeah, RE teacher as well, yeah. Not good, that.
Yeah.
One of them.
She just prayed for the number and it was in a contact.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorted.
So what and obviously you said you wanted to do it for years, but like I was the same. I wanted to do stand-up comedy since I was like a fucking little kid. But then obviously when you're like 9, there's not really many spots going for you. Like what was there a thing that happened, or was there like a certain day where you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get on stage and I'm gonna actually have a go?
Without to sound like a fucking soppy cunt, right? Our producer Jack there.
Yeah.
Parlour's
Yes.
side. My few of them. Not so much Jack. I didn't really know Jack at the time, but the lead singer and one of the does he do bass? Guitar as well, yeah.
You know
So-
TJ as well.
Yeah, I know TJ, but I know Kane and
They are
Scat,
proper
but
run
really-
core names. Yeah, do you know CJ?
Yeah.
Do you know CJ and AJ? Do you know BJ?
His actual name's Tom Jones though, so you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's
And
fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So they did it. So they got a band. They got some bollocks. Fuck me, if they can do it, you know, I might as well give it a try as well.
If those untalentless pieces of shit can do it, then what can I do?
I like the way that's
Yeah.
a close resemblance. A band to comedy, by the way.
They are two different things, to be fair. Like fucking hell, yeah, you have nothing to fall back on, mate. Fuck me. Like
The
that.
industries are strikingly similar though.
Yeah.
There's loads of nonsense. All
I
over the place.
seen these doing stand up and I wanted, like, my ambition now was to be a ballerina.
No, to be fair,
It's entertainment. Entertainment's entertainment.
That's it. That is it.
have you've always fancied yourself as a little bit of an entertainer then?
Yeah, I've always been like, but I was looking for attention is a better way to put it. Like, ever since a kid,
You've got that attention deficit there. Same,
yeah.
lads.
Not attention deficit. That's like ADHD. You know? I'm on about like I
Oh.
want people to be like looking at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say it feels good, doesn't it?
It feels great.
I hate it when people say they're only doing comedy or they're doing anything where they're putting themselves in front of an audience and on a
Yeah,
camera.
ego.
I hate it when people are like, no, do you know, I'm not. I don't do it for me. It's like, no, you do, and I'll tell you how I know you do.
Of
Of course
because
we
mate.
do.
I do.
Like, and don't get me wrong, like that adrenaline rush on stage, it's weird. It's
It's
hard.
boss,
It's
lads.
hard to
It's
sort of describe and explain to people who don't know it. But of course it's for you.
Yeah.
Of course it's for you. We've all got that little ego inside and all that. Like fucking, you get out and you go, yeah, I'm feeding my ego here. This is fucking
You've just got
sick,
to.
lad.
I think you've just got to use your ego the right way.
Don't be
I
arrogant
think-
with it.
Like I seen a tweet yesterday, and it said, it was like, oh yeah, thank you for telling me you're reading a book about killing your own ego via your Instagram story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone's got that little bit of ego in them. You
course
don't
they
like some people are arrogant with it.
Yeah.
Or if you just channel it the right way, You can fucking like I'm assuming in your heads like you've got like a not necessarily like an end goal with comedy, but there's obviously like certain things you want to like
Yeah,
achieve.
100%. Yeah, there's stuff I want to do with my career before I pack it in. But yeah,
We call it in a
I
career.
don't think that's again.
Are we calling it a career?
I hope so. Not right now.
Shame.
Right now, lad, it's a bit of a fucking shit on me at the moment.
Shame.
Nah, I do. I don't think. I think though you can't have like an end goal in a sense. Like you can. This is where you want to go, but I think you should have to have like little goals to like get it up. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Have you set any small goals?
Gig.
No.
I like the genuine. I was going
Get
through.
a 5-minute spot one time. That'd be nice.
Well, no, being serious, right? So I use Microsoft OneNote, right, for fucking writing and all that. And I've got fucking page after page after page. And I went on it the other day, and what I used to do at the start was I'd write every gig, the date and where it was and how long I'd done. And I got to like 110 and stopped because I couldn't be asked. But then I'd set myself like a list of goals, and it was like 5 gigs, 10 gigs, 50 gigs, 5-minute spot, 10-minute spot, 15-minute spot. Then like move to a Wednesday in hot water, then do like a first paid gig and then like an open and all that. And I was looking at it the other day, and the only goal that I've got left to tick off on there
Weight loss.
is, yeah. Stop being a fat cunt. Is to do a full weekend, paid weekend at a comedy club. And I can fucking tick it off because I've been booked for the stand in Newcastle. I was like, that's sick, that, you know? I was like, I'm going to the Tigers, can't be
Where
asked
do you go
anymore.
from there now then? So that's all ticked off now. What are you doing?
Put my finger on my ass and keep fucking going. I don't know. I that's when I need to look back now and go, right, what's my next goals? But I don't know.
You always reevaluate them from time
You've
to time.
got to, yeah. And like have like a 5-year plan and anything. So yeah, back to you. Have you
How long
rolled?
have you been doing stand-up for?
Is it 3 years now?
You're a few months
It
longer
must
than
be.
me. Because mine will be 3 years in August.
So just below that then. 'Cause did you start just before me or just after me?
Just after, because I got one of my first gigs off you.
So then.
I've
yeah,
just
so
always
3
been
years.
funny, me, so
Oh,
just like a life.
always been funny. Yeah, I can say 3 years ago, oh yeah, I've got my first week. It's weird. Comedy's weird because like with the stand in Newcastle, I've done a couple of Wednesday trials, then they give me a Friday trial, and I've been given a full weekend, and I'm like 6. So they're like, you're smashing it, yeah. But then in Liverpool, I can't even fucking get on a Wednesday at the minute, so
It's crazy, innit?
Crazy.
It's mad. So, like, what other cities have you been to gig in so far?
Literally Liverpool, Manchester. That's
Liverpool
it.
and Manchester. To
drive?
be fair, Dip,
No, I don't drive public transport.
it's fucking horrible, innit?
Yeah, it's so
do you know what
I can drive, I ain't got a license when I'm not bad.
Yeah, I've said that myself
drive.
since like
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. I'm gonna let you know now. But I hate it. I hate it when you can't drive and you do comedy, because sometimes, like, you know, when you've got to do like a car share to a gig miles away. Sometimes you get in the car with the, like, if I go with him, it's fucking, it's boss, lad. We have a laugh on the way there. We fucking sing at the top of our lungs halfway there. We get emotional on the way back. It's boss. But then sometimes you'll be in a car with like 5 people. 2 of them stink. One of them's non-binary.
Stop surrounding on my car.
Jesus!
I'm already messing.
Well, it's out there. But and then you
Car wash, green lane, sort it out.
Like you said, you'll be sat there. You'll be sat there in the car.
Did you notice the other day? Still Ryan done some content in town, and he interviewed Mike Carter in town.
Did he?
Did he?
I'll show you in a minute. Carry on. Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll be like, how far away is this gig? 4-hour drive. And then you look who you're in the car with. You're like,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
no way.
It's a 4-hour
Is that what
drive
you've done?
turned into a 16.5-hour drive, one of them.
Just gotta pretend you're asleep in the back and open out and try to grab your horse.
Where was this? Well, obviously you don't want to get specific because you might fucking incriminate yourself.
It's
But
happened a few times. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes, like, to be fair, most of the time, like, not long ago, I was in a car with fucking Dan Wilde, Callum Oakley, and Adam Rowan.
Oh, that's
Fucking dead nice guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then there's other times you go into a gig and like the windows are steaming up in the car. It just stinks in there. And it's
Yeah.
horrible. Comedy has took me to places I wouldn't go with a gun.
it's crazy, you know, what the shit that you do, like when you do comedy. Like, and the people that you meet as well. I've met people who are genuinely the fucking funniest people I've ever met. I would have never even thought of trying to speak to them.
Yeah.
Some people who are, they're like, granted, they're really autistic, but at the same time, like, you'd never speak to them in normal life, but now that you speak to them like that, you're fucking amazing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's weird.
Like, I love those. Have you met Matt Jones yet? He runs up.
Matt Jones, yeah, I did shenanigans a few times. Like,
I remember.
Yeah, that's me bad on Facebook.
I'd met Matt Jones a few
that's competition,
times.
that is.
He's a handsome man. I'd met him a few times and I was thinking, you are a fucking nutcase.
Yeah.
And then my auntie said to me one day, she went, how do you know Matt Jones? I went, how the fuck do you know Matt Jones? And she went, oh.
I wish you sucking him off.
She went, oh, me and Uncle knew him for years. She was like, do you know
He's a
head
swap
of
kid.
He's the head of a big law firm. And I was
Fuck
like,
off.
what?
He's like,
No shit.
he is so intelligent and like he's an anomaly. And I think comedy is his little guilty pleasure, and it's like, oh, I can slip into this different fucking facade.
Yeah.
And the first time I ever seen Matt Jones, right, I was gigging in Rill, in the little theatre in Rill, and he was on stage. Boss venue. He got his arse out as part of his joke, and then tried to get his onion bag out, and they had to stop him, and I was like, who's this fella? Like, just getting his fucking sack out on stage. I was like, you're mad, you. And then as you get to know him, you learn fucking things like that.
He knows what percentage of bollock to get out before
Yeah.
anyone can compete him. No,
I know what
I
you do,
mean,
like,
he's not soft him.
I know the legalities, lad.
Yeah,
Leave
he's
me
not
alone.
soft him.
When I did the gig I went to the other week with Callum Oakley, Adam Rowan and Dan Wilde, lad, we got there. Adam Rowan was meant to be MCing, but we were running like 15 minutes behind because we didn't get stuck in bad traffic. But you know when it's like you stop for 2 minutes and then you start and you stop for 2 minutes. It was like that for like fucking 15, 20 minutes. So we were running a little bit behind. So we got in touch with the fella. He was running the gig. Lovely fella. And we were like, look, we're going to be like 15 minutes late. We've got the MC in the car with us though. So like you're going to have to hang on for us. And he was like, no. He started to panic and he was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. He was like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the opening act on now. And when you get here, then Adam can just go on an MC and then we'll just do the show as normal. But we'll have to put it on now because I don't want to keep people waiting for too long. And we were just like, all right, look, whatever, you do your thing. That's sad. So we get there and the woman who was on, you have to bleep her name off for us, Jack, in case it ends up as a clip. But her name is right? Now, she's gained a following on like Facebook, right? She just posting like mad videos and that. And then she's now decided to like steer it into going and doing live comedy. So we get there and she's doing... The first bit I seen of it was fucking hysterical, I'll be honest. She was doing like the alphabet, but for every letter, there'd be a different sentence beginning with that letter, and at the end, it'd be leading towards calling you the cunt. So it was like, A, you're B, da, 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 da. And then she goes off stage, comes on and starts singing, goes off stage again, and then starts playing this thing down the microphone as if it's like her mum on the phone to her. And she's like, I'm just getting changed, mum. And I was sitting there going, what the fuck's she doing? I was like, what's about to happen?
Yeah, what's the end game here?
She comes out with a fake, like an inflatable wrecking ball. So that, is it Miley Cyrus? Sorry?
Yeah.
With her tits out.
Full Nelly.
Lad, I'll show you the video.
Decent tip.
No, don't show me that.
No, comes out, tits out with like...
Fucking dash hound ears
lad,
everywhere.
with proper like crime scene tape across the nipples.
Oh, babe.
And then she's dancing, but like
Oh,
she looks like a proper dinner lady. She looks like her name's Pat. Do you know what I mean? And then
Maggie
like,
with the shots
yeah, so there's these tits. She's bouncing around, her tits like going all over the place, and then she just takes the fucking tape off, lad. And I was like, what the fuck? And then
lad,
and then obviously like I don't know where the fuck she's from, and Callum Oakley's he's half Indian, isn't he? So we comes back, like we're in the green room, and she comes into.
I went laughing at the Indian bit there. Yeah. Terrible timing.
She comes into him and goes, "Oh, I didn't know you were one of them Indians." And I was like, "What the fuck?" It was honestly that. But like you said, comedy it will force you to meet people you will never have met in any other situation.
That's the best way to put it as well. Force you. Yeah,
it does. It does.
To meet them.
And have you found anyone on the circuit who you fucking like that with now?
Yeah and no, because it's like because I'm from Warrington, I know a lot of the people who like doing the open mics, like people I shout like fucking Jamie Bush, Will Smith. There's a few people like Ben Robinson as well, fucking film producer.
I know, yeah. The Will Smith.
Yeah, he slaps people on stage. He's a good lad, Will, to be fair.
I chill with them. They're people I get on with, but they're people like similar age to me as well, so it makes sense. But,
remember when I was writing my material to roast Jamie, and we watched the podcast with Jamie on, with the two lads. Will Smith's one of them two lads.
Yeah. He works at Blackstock Market now.
Right.
Yeah, sound as fuck. But because I'm from Warrington, I'm a bit out of the way. They're all in Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? So it's sort of like coming. I'll see him once every 2 weeks. It's all good. But then like when I come back, I've missed everything. You know what I mean? Oh dear, what happened last night? This comic did this, called them a slag. I'm like, nah, I don't.
Honestly, sometimes like some of the nights out that happen where it's just aspiring comedians. Are some of the maddest nights you will ever.
I want to get on him. I want to, because I've done one or two, or like where you go like Danny Max or something for fucking pint. But then I'm getting the last train home, so I'm not there for the rest of the night. Do you know what I mean?
Time for another word from one of our lovely sponsors, Bobby. Who's the sponsor?
Well, I'll tell you. The sponsor is Grid, and that's 2 eyes in the Grid. The lads over at Grid, the lads over from Ireland, sent us over a big care package full of goodies, tracksuits, t-shirts, caps, you name it.
Look how smart you look.
Very smart. They are based over in Ireland, but don't you worry because they ship all over the world.
the world.
If you're quick enough, they're about to drop the summer release. Some nice trackies, some nice shorts, very contemporary, very lightweight. I'm fat, I look good. And 1st of June, they're dropping in Foot Asylum, Liverpool.
But Gary, if I may,
You may.
you will not get 20% off in Foot Asylum, but I'll tell you where you can. Head over to gridofficial.com, and then when you get to checkout, put in the code HAPPENIN20 at checkout. I'll repeat that for you, Bob. It's HAPPENIN20 at checkout, and that'll get you 20% off all of your orders, courtesy of us, because we really are men of the people. That's gridofficial.com. Their Instagram is grid_, that'll be on the screen. Check them out, links in the description. Bang! Boom! I've never met a madder group of people. I remember staying out in Manchester after a gig once, and there's a lad called Nathan Whittaker. I don't know how often he still gigs now. I'm convinced he's hiding either Going Bald or Madeleine McCann under his hat, because I remember someone tried to take his hat off him once, and I've never seen a hand go so quick, slap. But then he's always there with fucking sandals on. And it's like
for his Keith Lemon face,
lads, middle of winter in Manchester, it's fucking freezing. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and this dickhead's there with a leather jacket on, a fucking top hat, and a pair of sandals. And I was just like,
he used to have 2 hats, didn't he? That was his thing, and he's.
was that his thing? Was that his angle? Was it?
That was his angle, mate. 2 hats, mate, just in case one flew off. And now he's only got the one, so he's a bit of a shitbag.
I remember doing a gig with him once in Manchester in this place called the Zombie Shack. Right.
That's on Tuesdays, isn't it, in Manchester?
I don't know what days it's on.
It's
underneath. It's underneath like a railway bridge.
Yeah.
They filled in one of the archways and just put a little bar in there. It's just full of little goth lad. It stinks. And I remember going and I went and done a gig once, and Nathan Whittaker was on it. There was like 6 goths sat in this room who just didn't want to be there. The room
drinking blood in the corner.
The room had one blue light in one corner, one red light in the other. That was the only light in the room. That was the only light in the room.
3D glasses.
Honestly, that was the only light in the room. And then Nathan Whittaker goes on stage. Nathan Whittaker goes on stage and just starts doing jokes about Madonna robbing kids from Africa to these 6 cops. He's just on about the joke. Remember when she had the cape on at like the MTV Awards, and she stood on it and fell down the stairs, and then he went and then it was something along the lines of, the only reason she's got that cape is so that when she goes to Ghana, she can sneak kids out under it.
He looks like he would wear a cape, you know. Like
I thought you said it looked like he'd wear a kid.
Yeah, he does. He looks like he's worn a few with them.
Jimmy the Coxley there, mate.
Yeah. So how have you found? Because obviously, like I remember when I first started doing the comedy, everyone seems to struggle with something different. So like mine was I did never struggle writing material, but I'd struggle just going on stage and being just like normal. It'd be too rigid. Is there anything like you've half like struggled with since you started?
Similar. I think sometimes I get a bit too theatrical, because obviously when you're on stage, the best comics, they look like they're doing it naturally. They look like they're speaking to you, but they're doing it so like effortlessly. It's funny.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I'm doing it and like the bits work sometimes, but it's too much like fucking looking like a
too
pantomime.
scripted almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it doesn't go my way, it's still to this day, if it doesn't go my way, my fucking head goes.
Oh mate, it ruins your night. It ruins your night. I've had relatives say that's upset me less than a gig going bad. I swear. I promise. I swear. Like, I walk out of a comedy club sometimes and I'm like, shit. And then it's like, oh, your auntie's just there. I'm like, wait there.
It's a mad one, because I've seen comics like die and they've been on the verge of not gigging again.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, I've died on my ass and I've felt like shit, but I'm at the point now where I'm not that ass. I just go, I've got to improve. Or sometimes I lean into it because it's funny. But like, how bad is it where you think I'm going to fucking pack up and go? Or really?
No, sorry. Yes. No. It's never been like that. I've had ones where like I've been on the train. I'm like, I don't know if I can go back to that venue.
Mate,
I did a stage and radio, but it wasn't Jordan who was doing it. It was, Beck, the guy in the... Yeah. So I did it, fucking died on my ass. And in fairness, I tried speaking to them like they were a crowd, not comics. Yeah. So I did a joke and it bombed. And then like a joke after... in the bit, I was like, the room was silent, almost as quiet as the reaction to my last joke, and everyone's like, all right, lad, fucking shut up. And so then fucking Beck, mate, I would have just
set Beck's fucking wheelchair up.
Well, this is the thing, lad. I had a joke, and then in the joke I talk about I got fucking knocked out in a kickboxing match, and he started pissing himself.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Legit, it's fucked. I'll tell you, that was horrible.
Tell us in a minute.
And then he started pissing himself, and I got the best reaction out of the whole set.
They tend to when they're in the wheelchair.
Mate, I just wanted to pop a tyre, to be honest with you, lad. I was fucking fuming.
Yeah.
Pop his tyre?
Put the brakes on him and leave him out in the rain.
Seriously, like, put him on a downhill and make him fucking take him out.
Just let him ride.
Just let him go. Yeah, that time I did that and on the train back. My head went a fucking. I fucking put 50 quid on roulette to see if I could fucking just get any time.
Drown it out.
Got
I
up
don't
to
know what's
80. Got up to
worse.
80. I'll take it. Though.
Dying in a gig in Manchester, getting absolutely nailed by a kid in a wheelchair, and then getting the train home to Warrington.
Getting nailed by a kid who could be completely immobilised by one well-placed nail. That's never a good. It's never a good.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Dog shit on his wheels, and then he gets it on his hand.
Listen, one of my least favourite things in the world is after a
Disabled
gig.
people?
That goes without saying. After the gig hasn't gone particularly your way, and you're on the train on your way back on your own. Or the worst one is, when you're on the train back with a couple of other people who have just done the gig and you've smashed it, and they're like, "Oh, that feels so good after that." And you just look out the window, like,
And you're just sitting there listening to Stan in your headphones.
End up getting on 5 stops early just to stop listening to that. It's fucking rough.
Yeah, it's
I
fucking
hate
terrible.
it. Sorry, I hate it when you know you've bombed as well, and you get off stage and people are like, "Oh, smashed it there, lad." And
Yeah.
you're just like, "Why are you lying to me?"
Yeah,
Like, we were all in the same
Stop
room.
it.
It's
Yeah,
it's cool.
stop
It's
it.
not embarrassing. It feels embarrassing. I'm not easily embarrassed. Like if a fucking fall on me or something, I'm like, whatever,
Yeah.
it's funny. But bombing in front of comics as well, it's like you get dead flush, mate. It's fucking violent.
Mate,
But it comes with the fucking territory, doesn't it? The more you do it, you know what I mean?
Of course it does.
So how have you like your first 18 months in then? Because that's usually the hardest bit.
Good.
It's like prison.
It is.
How many
it is
times have you been
fucking-
bummed?
How many times have I been bummed? Mate, too many. It's all right to be fair. I'm inconsistent with it, which is my issue. Because if I'm inconsistent and I know bits are coming, I can do it well. I can flow
Yeah.
all right. It's just as soon as I've like that week or two break, then it's fucked. Then you come back, then it's the theatrics with the fucking. I'm just yeah. But it's fucking. I've do you know what it is? The last year I've had a new job where I've been doing 6 to 2:10. So when I'm on 2:10, so 2 in the afternoon to 10 in the
Yeah, you
evening,
know, you
it's
don't have
fucking
time for
nothing.
gig. You
You can't do
nothing
nothing in the morning because you're getting ready to go
It's
to
so
work,
shit,
and then you
man.
get home at 10 o'clock and you're knackered. It's
Yeah,
just-
it's
it's
fucked.
fucked.
Late shifts are grim.
Has there been a
do
gig yet that like I always, every time I get somebody on the podcast who does comedy, I always ask the same question: have you got like a standout gig for like that was your fucking best one, and have you got one that stands out for being fucking horrible?
Yeah, so I've got 2 for me best.
Nice.
One was most recently.
Sorry, guys.
Lens one?
I don't know if it counts. It was a roast. Does it
Yeah,
count?
it still counts.
Fuck it, go on. So I had me and Millie Dollar did a roast. Both did well. I did better. And then fucking.
Because he's a man.
Yeah.
Come on. And then.
Take it easy.
And then I don't know who the other comics were. They're all right, like, but mine and Millie's were the best. So I made it.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
better. And then again, it was because I've only most of them been done like 5 minutes. I've done a few 10s, but they were okay. But I did a 5-minute at Hot Water. Adam Rohan went on 2 spots before me, and you know how he asked like, "Have you got anyone who's gay in here?"
Yeah.
Crowd of like 150, about 80 of them just went, "Yes!" Fucking hell. But obviously a bit more camp than that. But yeah.
Yes!
Come on, bitch. So, mate, he fucking killed, but the energy he carried through. So,
Yeah,
and I did
nice.
shit at the start. I said something like,
He comes out and says, "I'm gay!"
but I went, I'm not gay, but for a fucking reaction like that, I'll suck a knob. And then they didn't laugh. I was like, all right, shit. So I
Some
told
fat
Joe,
fella's like, "That was dick, I'll go and go with that."
so I told me jokes, but from there they just fucking, because of the energy from the room anyway.
Boss.
So it wasn't maybe my best performance, but as far as like reactions go.
Yeah.
Do you know one thing I done once that I'm not proud of at a gig in Manny? Because I sometimes find like when you go to Manchester, because it's a lot of students from all over the place. It's always a very, very, very liberal crowd, generally speaking anyway. And I went on stage once and I maybe acted more camp than I actually am.
Oh, no.
So that I get a better reception from them.
Because you knew everyone was gay in
There'd been like 2 gay lads on and
Like
they loved
reenact.
them.
Like this is crime watching, have a reenaction
Nah,
with
nah,
actors.
So Maddie McCann.
Then again,
So Maddie McCann, yeah.
No, it was like because there'd been a couple of gay lads on and he killed it, and then there was some fella went on and done like he was a very heterosexual
fingers
man.
me bird, lad.
Yeah, no, he was a very heterosexual man, and he just didn't take them. And I was like, right, well, I'm on next. I was like, so I've got to,
I'm leaning into this.
you've got to play to your crowd. You know what I mean? So I went on that, and like I was maybe a little bit more gestury with the hands than I usually would be. And that I'm not a wimp. I'm not proud of it, but I did all right. So it's like, you know what I mean? Skipped on stage and that.
That's funny, that.
Lad, it's rough. I
Where was
fucking.
this? Which gig was this?
It was Alfie Carter's gig.
Alfie Carter. Oh, right, okay.
I've told him I'll never do the gig again because when you used to go there, you used to get a free pizza upon arrival from the venue, and they've stopped doing that now. So the gig just simply
that's
isn't worth the
Yeah,
time
no,
anyway.
Pointless.
Yeah.
Cancel it.
No.
Would you eat before a gig? I can't. Like,
Ah, right. Yeah.
not before a gig. It fucking sits in my stomach. I'd feel sick. I
Where
can't
else
do
is it
it.
going to go? Where else is it going to sit?
Lad. Lad, just scran and get on stage.
Nah,
Sam.
two pints will do me.
Next time, scran on stage.
Scrant on stage would be a shout. But imagine that in
might
the
do that.
fucking crowds. Like,
I
so
might
what I
do
was
that.
saying anyway, my
I might do
girlfriend's
that on
dick.
Monday.
I've had chips on stage before. I've finished the scan on stage.
What sauce do you have in with chips?
Mayo, always. Or sweet chili.
Mayo, Sam. Mayo,
Or
Sam.
sweet chili. Do you know what?
Mayo and sweet chili's nice.
Listen,
Yeah.
Salt and
don't
vinegar
ever
only.
mix sauces.
No,
Right? Don't
no.
come at me. Don't-
Have you
don't
ever
come
done it though?
Don't-
Mary
I
Rose
haven't.
thought.
No,
You've
listen.
never done it.
Do you know what the best?
Have you ever done it?
Do you know what the best?
Have you ever done it?
I haven't.
Shut your fucking
No,
mouth.
listen. Do you know what the? I'm gonna put you on.
What's your mackie sauce? My bird does barbecue and sweet and sour. Double dip.
Oh,
It
don't know about
could
that.
work like, but I
Don't
think
know
that
about
mayo and sriracha.
Mayo and sriracha's good, yeah. Listen, mayo
Don't get
and
the
sweet
mayo
chili.
sriracha shit though. That's
They used to
shit.
do a sweet chili chicken mayo, and it was spot on.
Crispy
now,
or grilled?
no, just a normal chicken
Always
mayo from
crispy.
Mackey's.
Oh, the burger?
Yeah. So,
Something like that.
but now because they don't do that, I'll get a chicken mayo.
No mayo.
No.
Put the sweet chili on it.
No. I'll get a sweet chili dip and dip it in.
So, do you know what? Do you know what the best sauce for chips is? Right, and I don't know. I might be putting you on
Gravy?
something. Nah, salad cream. Let
It
me
works.
tell
I've
ya.
had it. It does work.
Let
like,
me
yeah.
tell you.
I like the smell of salad cream. It's weird.
I
don't like sauce.
I discovered this.
At all.
The only sauce I'll have is hot sauce.
I'm a hot
I
sauce
don't
man.
have
What do you have on your bacon ons?
plain.
Wow,
Dry.
weird though.
I'm weird. I don't
Sausage
have
ons?
plain. I
Weirdo.
don't have brown sauce, red sauce, mayo, salad cream.
Oh, you're weird. I can't eat a scram
I've let me
without
bird
sauce.
start
No,
on a bit of
no,
sweet
no,
chili
no,
when
no,
it's
no.
cooking.
I do. My only thing is if it touches me hand, I'm gonna like.
No, he spews
it
it.
puts
Oh,
me off the
yeah.
scran.
Yeah, it's
Puts me
bad.
off the
Any
scran.
sauce or?
It's the thicker the sauce, the worse it is.
Oh, right.
If it's
Flashbacks to when he was a kid with his half fella.
If it's like a thin sauce that you can just that'll just run off, or you can just wipe it off dead quick. But the worst ones like the Mackey's sweet chili, because it's thicker than your normal sweet
It
chili,
is,
so
it
it
is,
stays
yeah.
in your fucking night. Oh, lad, it
Yeah,
angers
do
me.
you want to hear a good... Do you like curry sauce from Mackey's?
I do.
Next time you get a breakfast,
Don't.
for your hash browns.
Don't. It's horrible, lad.
It's fucking... Have you tried it?
I have tried it once with you in the car and it was alright, but I told you it was horrible because I couldn't bear to tell you.
He's horrible the way he does that. You know,
No, it was when
listen...
we were going to fucking Malvern with technicals.
Does, right, okay
Oh,
then.
yeah,
And you were
yeah,
like,
okay
try it.
then.
And I was like, what? That's
So-
horrible. That was different than on
well.
the slate.
Does a sauce impact a meal for you? So like, I'm a plain person, I don't get sauce, right? So if I go to Mackey's and like me bird and the kids are in the house and I'm just going to get it and I'm getting an order for 6 people, it's a fucking big order. And I don't think to check if the sauces are in there because I'm not
Oh, I'd
asked.
hate you.
I have me nuggets and everything dry, and if I get home and I haven't got my bird
I'd hate ya,
sauces,
I'd hate
she
ya.
refuses to
Swear
eat
ya.
it.
Yeah.
She hates me.
Do
Yeah.
you know what does me head in on Uber
Starts
Eats?
me
Do
bed then.
you know what fucking
Yeah, I'd hate you.
blows my head in on
When you
Uber
forget
Eats?
the sauce, don't even
lad.
start me!
Do you know if I order chicken selects, right? No, listen. This goes out to all Uber Eats delivery drivers and all the staff in McDonald's as well.
Brexit means Brexit!
No, that's not the direction. That's not the direction I was taking it in.
Oh,
If
sorry.
I order a 5 chicken select meal, right? If I order a 5 chicken select meal, and when I'm on Uber Eats, I click, I would like 2 tubs of sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
There
Ruined
is,
your day, lad.
there is no way I can justify in my own head when you deliver my scran why the sweet chili sauce is not in
Not
the
there,
bag.
brother.
I don't give a fuck if you've crossed the channel to come here to then get on a bike and deliver my scran in the rain. I want the sweet chili sauce.
Yeah, listen, and it's like, because I've wasted my time putting it on my order, and then I've also wasted my fucking time putting it in a note going, please, can I have the sauce?
If
It makes me
anything-
look like a fool!
If anything, you've wasted your time ordering the scran.
Exactly.
If I'm getting 5 chicken tenders where the bread, and even though the chicken is moist and tender, even though the bread and dries it out,
do you
I
wanna
want
know-
the fucking sauce.
I don't know if I've already said this before, but my ma in one of the Mackies, the one in Page Moss, she used to get called the sweet chili woman because she'd get a scran and then go, give me 10 sweet chili dips as well. And she used to stick
Why
them in
10?
the because lad, I don't just have that with Mackies. I will make myself food, and there is a sweet chili dip there that I will
I
partake
love
in.
it, lad.
In-
Know what I mean?
I've got beef with Mackey's, by the way. Does anyone use the Mackey's app?
Yeah.
Yeah, so use the Mackey's app and you collect points and all that, right?
Oh, I'm not that bad, like.
No, so I use the
No,
Mackey's app.
yeah.
Well, when I'm away with work, I have to travel 2-3 days a week, right? I get all my food paid for on my company credit card. I put it on the Mackey's app. My points start to collect, and then when I go to Mackey's, I get loads of free scrap.
Yeah,
right?
it makes sense, yeah.
So the other day, sat there and I was like, kids, want a Mackey's? Yes, sound. So I went onto the Mackey's app. I had loads of points, so I think I could order like 30 nuggets or something, right? yeah, 30 nuggets with me points, and I was like, this other nugget sorted, that saves a few quid, and then ordered some food. And when you order for delivery on the McDonald's app, it goes straight through to Uber Eats as standard, right?
Yeah.
So my points went, my order went through, come out my bank, and then Uber Eats just went, I've cancelled your order. You'll get a refund. And I was like, all right, sound. Got the refund. My points haven't refunded.
Yeah.
So I messaged Mackies and was like,
That's
can you
tactical,
refund my
innit?
points? They're like, no, you've used them. I was like, no, I haven't.
You messaged
'Cause-
them though.
Oh, I've messaged them.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, no, you use your points. I was like, no,
Gary.
I
Dear Ronald McDonald.
was on the chat first on the app for ages.
Good morning, the Hamburglar.
So I'm got nowhere with it. So I'm asking our audience.
Yeah. Send some
Sweet
money.
Mackie, Gary wants his points.
you know
Justice for the Mac Nuggets.
Do you know what? Like,
You ever gone to Mackie's, right, and ordered, but put the word Mac in front of everything?
no.
Do it, lad.
I would like some McChips. I would like some McChili sauce.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what
I
I
would
don't?
like a McCoke.
Lad. Do you know what's
A
been?
large McCoke.
Listen, do you know what's been fucking
A Mac large Coke.
burning my head out lately? I've said I'm gonna start a little series on my Instagram. I'm gonna do it once a week where anything I see on social media that week that pisses me off, I'm gonna screenshot it and then I'm just gonna do a little video just talking about it because so many things people are starting to do with food in particular, lad. It's burning my head out. I'm all for fusion food, bit of surf and turf and that, mixing your cuisines. Lovely. But I seen something the other day, lad. It knocked me sick.
Okay.
It was a double cheeseburger.
Nice.
Right.
Lovely.
And I'm a fan of double cheeseburgers.
Big fan.
We can all agree.
Big fan.
Now, what they done for the bun,
Okay.
instead of just using a fucking bun, like a burger bun, what you have a burger on,
Okay.
right?
Shut
They've
up,
got, no. They've got
Begin with a C.
They've got a croissant, cut it down the middle
Yeah.
and used it as the bun. That's not a burger.
I'm all on that. I'm eating that every
I
day.
seen
I'm eating
no,
that every
no,
day.
I seen one the other day, right?
I wouldn't
And
choose
it was-
to do it, but if it was
Man,
there, I
it
would.
pisses me off.
Crispy bacon, sausage, and egg, right? But instead of using the balm, they used the Cinnabon.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
That's a
A
bit.
Cinnabon,
no,
that,
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
like, have you ever had like pancakes with bacon on and all that?
Yeah,
but
that's it.
yeah.
That's an American
Ah,
classic,
no,
though.
mate. I was looking at it thinking, I
think
want my
it'd be
arteries
the
to clog
cinnamon
now.
for me with the burger.
No, listen.
No.
I've never been eating a croissant.
Bone apple tea.
I have never once been eating a croissant and halfway through it went, oh, I wish there was some beef and cheese
No,
on
I get-
this.
yeah, no, I
it's
get what-
fucking horrible.
I would never think to do it, but let's say one day they give me the burger with no bun, I was like, fuck, and I only had a croissant, I probably would do it.
No.
How big of a croissant are we talking? Because croissants normally
quite-
It was
aren't
a
that big.
sizable, it was a
Yeah, I gonna
sizable
say.
croissant.
Like, oh, is it? So it's like the patties were decent. It weren't small patties. Like.
No,
The more we get into this, it's just going to be...
it was a normal size. But
There's a couple who live by ours who are thick as pig shit, right? And they always like put statuses on Facebook and like me and my birds spend about 20 minutes trying to encrypt what this message is. And they were like, they put on the other week saying, I had a lovely breakfast today. I had a quack song for the first time. Quack song. And I was going, what's a quack song? We were there for 20 minutes and then turns out it was a croissant.
That's brilliant.
it just does me head in. I feel like there's so many places now. Like, listen, I don't understand why people have started getting pretentious with burgers. I like a burger.
I just like a burger, mate.
I like a burger. I like the way now smash patties are becoming the norm. I think if you smash it down flat enough, it
They're
gets that nice
they're
little
much better
charred
burgers,
taste
aren't
to it. It's lovely. But why? There's that almost famous in town. There's a burger they do where they put them crisps, bacon frazzles.
Yeah.
They put it on the burger. Why are you doing
no,
that?
I'd fuck with that all day, me, lad, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't think they're doing
Listen.
it because it's like the fucking best thing. I think it's called.
trying to be listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Know what it's like?
Bacon frazzles on the burger sounds alright.
No.
No, I'd fuck with that
done it.
all day.
Yeah,
Listen, there's a place up in Old Swan called Heskey's.
Eskies is phenomenal.
Listen,
Heskey.
I get a chili heatwave Dorito chicken burger where instead of breadcrumbs, it's chili
Yo,
heatwave
Yeah,
Dorito.
I do that at home.
Spot on.
Deadly.
Yeah, that sounds.
Spot
I've made
on.
fake
What was it?
ways
Chicken
with
burger,
Doritos.
was it?
Chicken burger, yeah.
I was gonna say, you can't
Spot
do
on.
that.
I don't know. I just think like with cuisine and stuff and food now, chili heat wave Doritos and chicken. That's a good combo.
Yeah.
Chili and chicken. It's a combo as always
Burger King have
time.
done it.
But it's
After,
just
yeah. Oh, they done it with their fingers though, didn't they?
it
Chicken
pisses
fingers, I
me
haven't had
off.
them.
Like needless fusions with food.
Can I get your opinion on something?
Please?
What's your opinion on like chunky burgers?
No.
That's to be cooked all the way through, but still juicy. It's like
I
know.
don't like beef burgers.
At all?
What?
At all? Even like Mackey's, like big
I
ones,
won't
like
eat a beef burger.
What's your Mackey's order?
All chicken stuff.
That's
Nuggets and
disappointing,
shit.
that.
Nuggets,
Yeah.
chicken
Burgers.
sandwich.
Go
Chicken
KFC.
burgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or chicken Big Mac and that.
I
I do go to KFC. And it's sad, I used to eat beef burgers, But I had one instance that scarred me for life, just put me off. And it's weird, you know, when you're having something happens. And
Yeah,
just like, it was in Cardleanan. I was eating a beef burger at lunch, and there was something hard inside the burger.
But like a little gristly bit.
And I bit it, and it snapped half my tooth.
Oh, I'm on it. It's
And
like
now
bone, innit?
just the smell of a beef burger,
No.
So I can't eat one.
I used to be like that with the green pot noodles. I had the green pot noodles pewter, and ever since then I couldn't have any one.
I didn't eat fish. I didn't eat fish for years because I was having fish and chips and ours. And I was
Tim hadn't washed.
Mackerel minge.
Sorry, M&M's everywhere.
Not a salmon, lama, dama, lama. But no, I was eating this bit of fish, and then I was like, I felt like a sharp pain like in my gum, and I was like, what the fuck's that? And I was looking with my tongue, and I could feel well worse, like a scale,
A little African kid.
Well, where's that?
no, a scale of the fish. I went like between me gum and me tooth, and it cut it, and I was like, what the fuck? And for years after it, I've only just started eating fish again like 6 months ago.
I had a
It
tuna
happened when I
bone
was
in
like
a tin
15.
I had a big tuna bone in a tin of tuna, and it done that put me off.
No, I've never had tuna.
It's
The
just,
worst one, when I talk about it, it physically makes me throw up, right? Because it scarred me that much, right?
Go on.
Let me breathe. So, Aldi do these... Aldi do these chicken thigh burgers, right? And they were meant to be amazing, like these buttermilk chicken thigh burgers, and they were succulent and gorgeous. And,
I don't like chicken thighs, me.
The way you speak about it.
I love how we can eat like.
Don't fucking speak on me, fuck.
I love it when this happens. He's got
Really, yeah? Really? You're a muppet.
Okay, speak about it.
Man, he done it once we were
Don't
doing.
just leave us hanging dry.
I know,
The
yeah.
people want to
I
know.
thought he was going to spew on me then. Like, that was... But at first, I thought he was speaking about like the way when it's so succulent juicy. I thought he was talking well, and then he started heaving in my face. I was like, fuck.
Let's get back in front of the mic first before we start telling the rest of that.
So, yeah. Apologies. So, I was watching the footy, and my bear was making them. And she brought... And she brought these burgers in. And I was...
Don't get the butler.
It's not even...
And I've just seen his throat go. Oh my god! He's just...
Oh, fuck. Is that like a common occurrence that we fucking spewed on?
It's more. It happens more than you'd like it to.
Anyway,
He's washed his hands. He's straight back
it
in.
wasn't sick, it was just slobber.
It was yellow.
My bear brought these fucking chicken burgers in, right, and I started eating it, and it was gorgeous. I need to get through it. It was gorgeous, it was dead nice, and I bit it, and it was just raw inside.
What was in it? What was in it? What was in it? What a fucking way to go.
Oh, God.
How's this happened, man?
With this.
He's being sick outside.
You're alright, guys.
It was raw inside!
The burger was raw, the burger was...
Oh, don't that make me...
What is going Raw chicken. Raw chicken. Raw
Have you ever watched Stand By Me where they did a pie eating contest and they all fucking throw up in the No, that's exactly what this is.
Lad, raw chicken. Have you seen, listen, who was it who bent me on it the other day? Fucking Chris.
medium rare chicken.
Chris still, by the way. Chris still.
That was fucking good.
Chris
that,
still to this day cannot say. I'm gonna say it wrong. Wagyu beef.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he still says Wagyu beef. Right,
He's a
but-
fucking
shut
idiot.
up.
Wagyu be the word you'd be struggling with, not beef.
Yeah, he fucking Wagyu. That's what he said. He went Wagyu beef. But he was telling me about in Japan. they have a Wagyu chicken. So Wagyu means well kept, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How they treat it and how they fed and whatever.
Nice
And that's
global.
why it's that's why the marble's so nice. But in Japan,
wouldn't get it.
they have raw chicken, and I was watching a
I've
woman.
seen it,
So
yeah.
when
It's
when you were
disgusting.
talking about that, then it reminded me of because when they showed me,
go
I started
on
both
both sides.
No, but they're full raw, and he did the
Yeah,
dipping in
I've
like
seen
soy
it,
sauce,
yeah.
and he so
Soy sauce. Why did he say? He could have said soy, but they did it in soy hot sauce.
Listen, God, you gotta get with the culture. You gotta get with the culture. So
Don't do the accent.
even like when I was watching, it was making me balk because some like English woman went over and was like, went over to try it. And she's dipping it in and eating it, but as she's eating it, trying to swallow it, she's balking. And as she's balking, I'm going, lad. And I was thinking, how the fuck can anyone put themselves through eating raw chicken, lad?
It's the texture on your teeth, it's the crunch, it's disgusting.
Well, I Jack done it about 2 months ago now. Nearly fucking killed me and ours. We were going, I can't remember where me and Jack were going, but he was like, I've just found this new recipe for these chicken burgers on TikTok. He showed me the video of the fella making them. He went, I'm gonna make some now. Do you want one? And I looked at the recipe. It was you got like taco seasoning, paprika, Cajun, fucking like garlic granules, mixed it all in, seasoned all your chicken up there, nice in it. Then you made a sauce with sriracha mayo when you squeeze a lime
sounds
into
incredible.
it. It was they were fucking unbelievable, right? I've made them since and I've done it properly since because I'm not a fucking idiot. I get to halfway through eating this burger and then you know the texture of raw chicken. It's got that like soft crunch to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Your teeth go through the first layer and then it hardens.
Yeah. It's hot. And I got that and I was like, Jack, is this chicken cooked properly? Yeah, chicken's cooked fine. Turned the light on next to where I was sitting and looked and like the chicken in the middle.
How much raw are we talking now? Was it like half and half or was it like fully raw?
It was like 2/3 raw.
Oh,
Like 2/3 raw in
It's
the middle.
still cold in the
It
middle.
was I was in the living room going lucky enough didn't get the shit, but yeah.
I had a KFC once that was fucking got like boneless banquet, first tender or whatever the fuck it's called, bit into it pink.
Right,
Brother,
three
where
got
there's
it,
a
I still ate
blame,
it.
there's a claim.
Oh, I fucking had them all, mate. I was hungover.
I think I've told you about this in the past. I've night the KFC on Tube Brook years ago. It was in the Echo. Someone got like a fucking variety bucket and there was a fried mouse in it. Still had its tail and everything. And I was thinking, how the fuck did it jump in the fucking 5 spices and herbs or whatever?
Yeah,
first?
I know.
Like,
Herbs and spices
Yeah.
and blended it all the way
Did you
through.
ever hear the story about the fella who was, I think it was a Monster or a Red Bull, and he drank the full can, but it was like still a bit weighty, and he was like getting the dregs out and everything, and he cut the lid off, and it was a dead rat at the bottom, and he just projectile vomits everywhere. But imagine trying to get the dregs off, and it's like coming off the face.
Imagine you go like that, try to get it, and the tail comes out and lands on your lip or something. Tail goes on your lip.
Well, years ago, when I used to go fishing with my brother and that, his mate, Stuart, had come with us, and they'd always fuck around and play pranks on each other, and they'd be drinking, I was only a kid, and he'd be drinking Carlin, little tinnies and all that, and Stuart got to the bottom of his can, and I was like, fucking last one, and went like that, and I had Mark put about 15 maggots in the bottom, and he just went like that, and all these maggots just went into his grid, lad. It was the
Your mum did that?
No, my brother, to his mate.
That's
fucking
fucking
horrible.
I think I'd probably prefer that though, like maggots that you bought from a shop than a fucking
dead
pure
rat that's
dead
been
ass
sat in there
rat. Yeah.
festering.
Do you know, I remember years ago, and I mean, this is an actual thing that some fishermen do. Like, I went fishing.
Put them under the tongue to warm them up,
There was this old fella sitting there, and he went and bought maggots from the fishing shop, obviously for like bait and that. And then he was sitting there, and then I was on like the next peg to him.
Johnson bite, mate.
No, and he was like, I'm getting off in a minute. He's like, he was like, do you want the rest of the maggots in this little bowl? I was like, lad, go ahead, yeah, it's sad. And then he said, I'll do one more cast. And he went, got 2 maggots from underneath his lip, hooked them through, and then cast them out. And I went, how long have they been? And he went, there's one more there, I'm going to save it for me next. I was like, lad, you are fucking horrible.
Does that work? Does it
Scruffy
though?
snuff that in it fucking too.
Oh, mate, honestly.
Nick you up.
It's meant to just keep them like warmer, so that when they go into the water, they like wriggle more or something.
Are they alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maggots are alive, yeah.
When you buy them?
Yeah, they're all wriggling now, and that's thousands of them.
You need the live maggots because it
wiggle.
attracts the fish. So the life of a maggot is it's the maggot larvae turns into maggots, they wriggle around and all that. They're really good for fishing, then they turn into casters, which is like a little fucking shell around
You
it.
pop them with the hook
Yeah,
and they go...
and then once the caster fucking develops, it turns into a blue bottle and then flies away.
A blue bottle.
A fly, you know,
the flies are called, the little
buzzy
dog shit flies, little dog poo ones.
You know,
Is that what maggots turn into?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Blue
well,
bottles.
I never knew that.
Hey, tell you what,
so if you see
you can have that.
if there's a corpse or a dead animal on the floor, right, and it starts decomposing, the bacteria turns into maggot larvae, the larvae turns into maggots, the maggots then eventually turn into castles, then flies are all around the dead body.
Well, do you want to know
And then
something
flies land,
disgusting?
lay eggs, and then that turns into maggots again, and it's the cycle.
Do you want to know
What the
something
fuck?
disgusting, right? Have you ever, like, you know, when you've been out and about and like a fly land on your plate and you go, fuck off, and then you still
Yeah,
eat your scran?
been eating shit on that?
Well, yeah, so the way flies eat is they'll land on your food and they'll like vomit on it. And the vomit, like, I don't know if acidic is the right word, but it's corrosive in one way or another. And it sort of like dissolves the food down. And so if a fly lands on your plate and you just go, fuck off, and then you keep eating your scran, chances are you're eating fly sick.
Ah, well.
Nice.
Well,
Still
we-
would though. Still
Yeah,
would. Still
well,
would, obviously.
well, you say that.
I bet
Mel's sister did like a little family barbecue a couple of years ago, and she's a really good cook. The fella's French, they always do this nice cuisine, and I'm dead plain, so I was like, just fucking eat with the kids.
I'll just have a baguette, me.
No, so I just started fucking hot dogs with the kids, right? But I was like, but I'm hungry, so I want loads of hot dogs, like, you know, the little tin of yellow hot dogs and all that.
Heavy.
So she put about fucking 36 hot dogs in this pan.
Fucking hell, how many was you eating?
No, it was for the kids as well.
It was only a start.
So there was only four kids, I had the rest.
Kids
and,
were hungry.
and I'm like, I'm still hungry. And I was like, I'm going to get a hot dog. And I went up and there was only a few left in the pan. And as I got like 4 and started to see the bottom of the pan, there were just like 5 dead flies that had been boiled in it. And I was like, I've just ate all these hot dogs that have been cooked with these flies, lad. It was disgusting. Have you ever had a fly in the mouth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lad, I've had
I
one.
really choked on one.
I've had
Same
one at
with
40
that,
mile
yeah.
an hour. I've been going on my scooter at 40 mile an hour down the dock road with my visor open and a fucking fly at me in the fucking throat.
Oh, lad, I had it years ago. I was out on my bike with my mates in school, and we went to this place. It was just past Rain Hill, and it was like this like red rock like hill. So like it was all like jagged and that, but you'd fucking fly down it on your bike. And we go there, and me and my 2 mates in school, and we're fucking flying down this hill, and we're like, whoa, thinking we're sick, and that, and we get to the bottom, and I went, yeah, and as I went like that on my bike, and this fly went, in my mouth, and I was going, proper fucking flaming everywhere. It was disgusting, lad. It was horrible.
It's nasty, lad.
Do you remember, like, I don't know, you know when you fucking walk past, like a row of hedges? Do you
Yeah.
ever remember when fucking, like, you'd get hit by a spider's web?
Oh,
I've not, that happened to me for, like, 2 years straight every time I walk past. It's never happened since. Like, fucking, since, like, 2021. I don't know what it is.
sick.
Like,
Do you know what I think's the maddest? Do you know when you're walking across like a big like it's happened before where I've been walking across a big massive road where like one wall is over there
I mean,
and
you
the
see a
wall...
web string across.
No, but you'll walk and it'll just hit you. And I was like, how am I the first person today to walk through that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, lad, the worst one. Oh my God, do you want to know a horrible fact about spiders?
No.
Get on, well, you're going to find out anyway.
Is it you eat 8 a year or some shite?
No, it's not that. It'll make you hate your dog, lad. A common way.
I don't
that's-
wanna hear this.
A common way.
I love my dog.
A common way, it's all right. A common way that spiders get into your houses. So, you know, when you take your dog out for a walk and you take it over to the field and it'll roll around in the grass and that, the spiders will be on the grass where they fucking live. They'll climb up into your dog's fur, and then when your dog comes home and it gets settled, they go out.
Vehicle.
Yeah,
And we're breaking into warmer weather now, so it's big spider season. So this week, me birds petrified the spiders, so I have to kill them if they're in the house. I can't
Yeah,
catch
they've
them,
gotta
just
die.
wash them.
They've got to die.
Gotta kill them. And like 3 times this week already, there's been big ones like fucking that big on the wall, just chilling like when Biff and all that. Like,
They're horrible.
Paying
Do you know,
rent and that.
I always find big spider season is the end of summer.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's why I was
August to
shocked that it's this
mid-September.
early.
August to mid-September is usually like that's when I won't have any windows open upstairs in the house. So I'm not taking any chances.
Have you ever seen the video? Have you ever seen the video? The one where it's on the kitchen floor. It's a big fucking fat ass spider, and he hits it with the broom.
oh, yeah.
And then
It
all
crawls
the
up.
and then all the babies just run
Yeah.
like 1,000 babies.
So
based
it
on
starts
the
sweeping
task.
up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you not seen
Starts
it?
sweeping
No.
it, try to put
Oh,
fucking-
lad, fuck
Do you ever
that.
remember the one years ago where it was like a man on a climb, like a little kid's climbing frame, it looks like a little hairball, and then he knocks it, and then like a million spiders
Yeah,
go...
yeah.
Oh no,
Disgusting, mate.
That's live, by the way. It's on YouTube and it's on there.
Thank you very much. How long have you been recording for, Jack? 55
Oh, boss.
minutes. So, Armin.
Yes. Oh, sorry, just because we were on insects and all that, I don't know if any of you have seen it, but do you know what I've been proper obsessed with? Do you know, like beehives, not beehives, wasp nests and shit?
Yeah.
And then they'll get a cup of petrol, the cup with petrol in, and then they'll put it up above the like the beehive, like the, on the nest.
Yeah.
And all the wazzers will just fall, as they say.
This is one of them, watch.
Oh no.
This one's a slipper. Look.
Oh, fuck that.
That's fine.
That's fucking
You're
horrible.
selling the house.
But
You're
yeah,
selling
no,
the house.
they'll get like petrol and put it over
Put that on the screen
wasp,
if we can.
a wasp nest, and the wasp nest, like all like the fucking all the wasps that are in it just die, fall in it. It's so what's the word, like satisfying to watch. It's fucking boss.
I got a video in my bird's Mars garden the other day, right? I seen this spider chilling on the windowsill, and it had caught a wasp, right? So I started videoing it, and it's got the wasp wrapped up in its web, and then like the wasp's still alive, and like the spider like fucking pulls it up, and then bites it in the head, and like injects its venom in its head to fucking paralyse it, lad. It's heavy, you know.
You got it on video?
Yeah, I've got it on video.
Fuck off.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'll watch. I'd like to see this.
Fucking David
So watch.
Attenborough.
So look, it's like, Attenborough, look, it's fucking wrapping this fucking wasp up, right? And it gets in a decent position in a minute. Look at it just weaving the web everywhere.
What?
And
The
then,
mad, aren't they?
yeah, and then,
Horrible.
I mean,
lad.
I'd like the spider to win more than the wasp, though.
and then
No, I'd want the wasp to
watch,
start it
it
up.
goes up, repositions itself, pulls it up,
Pulls guard there.
and then sticks
Yeah,
there, now
pulls
bang,
guard.
bites it
Bang.
in its head, look,
Side
bang,
and all.
scrans it, lifting it up, injecting the venom into its skull.
Guillotine.
And he's like, you finished now? Yeah, triangle, finished.
Brian Ortega there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just paralysed.
They're
the man.
mad, aren't they?
And then he goes, right, I'll go back and scran you later.
Yeah,
Lad,
seen
the
a bit, lad.
fucking horrible little cunt spider.
Do you know what, though? If there was no spiders in the world, though, we would be overrun with wasps and shit, though.
Lad, I'm not asked about wasps and that. Wasps and bees are good for the ecosystem. What the spiders do, lad, apart from
I think
just
it's just
make me
bees.
scared to sleep.
I
Is
think
it just-
wasps haven't really
Wasps,
got much to do with it. I think it's just
wasps
bees,
are
you
just
know.
menaces, lad.
Yeah,
wasps are
hornets,
arseholes.
Joe, the
Yeah,
little ones, them
right,
little
yeah.
hornets, they're the fucking worst.
They
They're
don't sting,
horrible.
but have you had a wasp sting before? It's not actually.
I've never
had
been
one
stung.
got
I've
stuck
been
in the
stung
back
by
of
a
the
bee when I was a
I've
kid.
never
It's
been
horrible.
stung.
I've been stung by a bee
And
once.
when I was a kid, I used to chase them, and now I'm petrified because I don't want to get stung.
Ah, lad, I was horrible. When I was a kid, I used to get snails and I'd like dig little holes in the back garden and put them under the grass and just put it back. Just
Me
kill them.
Mars ex, me Mars ex fella.
I'd go in the back garden when I was a kid, get all the snails, and I'd get like a spoon or
Just
something.
do a mass burial for snails. You are.
No,
warped.
lad, they were still alive, and I put them in upside down,
Oh,
and then
yeah, that
put the
makes it
grass
better.
back on top of them.
That makes it
Lad,
better.
there's probably fucking thousands of little skeleton spirits
Have you
in
ever
my
seen that Theo
backyard.
Von bit where he says, like, every now and then he just, like, picks a snail up and, like, walks to 2 feet and go, I've saved him 20 hours there.
Nah.
Lad, I tried to do it the other week. I was walking up
And
to
he
the
told you
pub.
to fuck off?
No, lad, I was walking up to the pub by the other week. Picked this little snail up. There was some fella. I thought he had just went into his path in his car. A little snail on the pavement. So I thought, I'm going to do that thing. You see on the video, I went, boop, put it to the end of his driveway, turned around, the fella went, yeah. I was on the side. I was like, oh, no way, lad.
Saved you 20 hours there. Oh, and I just killed you.
Yeah, he's gone on to his kids in.
Wait, you know what I was talking about the other day? There was one of the, I forget his name. You will probably know his name when I start speaking about it. But he gets bit by things.
Peter Parker.
Yes, yes. No, he
No, I've
gets.
seen that where, like, he'll get, like, the shrimp, like the world's deadliest shrimp and
It's
that,
like some
and he puts his
coyotes
hand in
or
it.
something like
Yes, yeah. So
some
I forget
coyote. I know which
something.
one you're on
Yeah.
about though. It's like the bullet ants.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. He gets bit by a bullet and but lad, he is screaming.
fuck
Why
that,
would you do it then?
He just gets bit by things.
Lad, that's what
Yeah,
you used to do.
yeah,
You know,
content.
honestly, I remember fucking... I remember watching like Bear Grylls when I was a kid, and he'd be like kneeling down like above this fucking like cactus, and he'd be like, "This is the most venomous cactus." And then, well, that move then. Like,
Leave it, lad.
Like, just take a picture of it, throw it on the screen. We can all like he's there like touching it, and then I think, "What are you doing?
Oh
You're like a
no,
worm."
I need to now drink my own piss.
I've seen something the other day about cacti, about cactuses where it's actually a fruit inside if you, like, fucking cut
You
it
can-
open.
you can live off it, can't you? Yeah.
Apparently people use it in the desert to
like
keep
jelly, yeah.
hydrated.
You could live off it.
No, it's aloe vera.
not,
stuff like that.
not,
Hello, Vera!
yeah, not live off it, but like if you were in the desert and you seen a cactus, you're like, yeah.
You
Well,
need
not
a
yeah,
knife,
because I'll
would
be
you?
getting it open.
That's gay, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cactus.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. Right, so Armin,
Good.
a few questions for you before we wrap it up, because I want to get to know you on a more of a personal level.
Go on.
You're a handsome-looking man.
Thank you, sir.
You're a good-looking guy.
You too.
You've got those German genes in you, very straight jawline.
Yeah, jeans.
Thanks.
Shame about the hair colour.
I know it's a bit fucked, mate. If it's blonde hair, lad.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
flying.
flying.
You'd be flying.
Man, you'd be good. Have you got blue eyes?
Listen,
Mate, you'd
I've,
be
listen,
cruising.
I've said this before.
He's had a tent in his pant this whole podcast, lad.
I've said this before, right? I'm not exactly like, I'm not hoping that there's another little Holocaust.
But if you are, you sweet.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not asked if there is.
That's what actually came up to do. I'm like, you know what?
That's a
do you know
good
what
way
this
of thinking
is?
about
You know what I mean? It's like I'm not sitting there like, like do it again. But if they do decide to do it again, it's like, well, I'm good.
Fucking boy in the mushroom cap over
I'll
there.
probably get a job there.
He'd be grassing all of us up.
Ah, lad, I'd be accusing you all of being Jews.
Fucking Ants gang over there.
Honestly, lad, it's fucked. Do you know what I've always thought as well?
Wait, sorry, go on. You go back to that, but where the fuck was you going with the handsome bit? Because you just completely went off.
Yeah, you just flattered me.
no,
Fuck off.
Yeah,
I fancy
yeah,
you, Adam.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Just
was
just to get, yeah, you're really handsome, yeah.
Can a man,
Anyway,
can a man not pay him out of comedy? No, I was going to say, like, obviously, like, since you started doing the comedy and that, have the ladies found that?
I've got a bird, me, man.
Ah.
Got a bed, fair enough, lads.
I tell you what made me laugh, a comic like my third or fourth ever. Do you know David Walton, his name is?
Yeah.
You know
I
David,
love
right?
David.
He sounds fucking, he's funny. But we were doing a gig, it was, I think, over Temple Bar or something. Sweet. Okay. It was like what was it called? Like Temple Bar or something. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
In Ireland.
No. I mean, David doing a fucking weekend of Ireland. Fuck
Oh,
off.
yeah.
No, it's round the corner. It's where Celtic Corner is. There's like a bar, like.
Oh,
next
yeah,
to it.
I know what you mean.
So,
What's it called?
it's somewhere with a T. I'm pretty sure. I'm not. I fuck knows. It's got like a fucking bow bun station at the top of it. It's weird.
That's crazy. It's a
Yeah,
crazy
right.
concept for an Irish bar. though.
Yeah, trust. So we did a gig there, and at the end of it, I did okay. And he went, "Yeah, no way. Well, the thing is, Aaron, because you're good looking, you'll get laughs anyway." I was like, "That's not how." Thank you.
Fuck
Well, that's
off.
not.
Yeah.
Not what it works.
That's actually not how it works at all.
Yeah, he was like,
Believe
"Yeah,
me.
the girls are
Believe me.
just gonna laugh." I was like, all right.
Generally speaking,
jealousy doesn't
though,
That's
I
a
know.
fucking teenage American movie there I've ever seen one of
like,
them.
generally speaking though, when you like whenever you do comedy, there doesn't tend to be many
I think you
women
come
in the
across as a
audience.
cunt. If you're good looking and if you do like the whole pretentious talk down to people, they look at you like a dick and you're not gonna get a laugh. No, but the thing
How
is,
you
though,
doing?
you can balance it though. But I've tried it before. I do like my opening joke taking a piss out of myself to try and like even it out.
Yeah.
I've done it before. I did an opening joke. The joke was, I think homeless women are the best at sex because you can't be a pillow princess if you don't own a bed, right? And
Facts.
And it is. But I told that and everyone just went, no. And then from there, it's fucking
I
getting
think if you open with shagging the homeless, where'd you go from there? Home.
Shagging the dead homeless.
Trying to think of me set now, what makes it seem better.
yeah.
And
up
blow
there.
up mattress bite.
Do you feel, because you've been a year and a half,
Yeah.
do you feel you've found your voice as a comic yet? Or you're still in transition and testing things?
Mate, I can see, I'll say stuff and I'll say, and I'm like, I sound like, I did something, like Shane, you know Shane Gillis, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I fucking watch him quite a bit. And then I did something on stage, and when I came off, I sound exactly like him, like you fucking pack it in.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to find my voice for a while, to be honest.
You probably won't, lads, to be fair. I've been doing comedy now for like 3 years, and like sometimes I'll come off stage and I'll be like, that way funny.
I think when you start off, all you do is fucking basically do an interpretation of what someone else has already done. But you find that funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I
Exactly.
did when I very first started doing comedy. I was trying to write in the same style as what Anthony Jeselnik delivers his jokes, because he was my
Yeah.
favourite comedian, and then like I got like
That's a
12 months
hard
in.
person to copy though, Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah.
But his is so dry and it's
He's
just
so
his is.
good.
I'm such a prick, but my jokes are that good. You have to laugh. Do you know
Yeah.
what
I don't
mean?
think anyone else can do that.
I'm going to see him
Yeah.
in September.
Oh, yeah?
He's
in
I'm going to see,
Manchester.
I'm going to see
Manchester,
Theo
innit?
Von in Manchester.
That's it. I'm going there as well.
Von?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
sick. Oh, well, I'll see you there.
I'll see you at the Von.
You coming?
That's something you couldn't.
Oh my god,
fucking,
I'm going as well. Yeah. I see you there.
That's someone you couldn't copy. You couldn't copy Theo Von.
No.
No,
go,
you
"Hey,
couldn't,
guys,
lad.
you-
You couldn't.
You know what I mean?
But
There's
you
no
know,
chance.
I done the other week. Jack bought me and him tickets to go. It's like a little fucking like, he's like, oh, look what I've got us. And like, I went in and like, he had Theo Von's stand-up on the telly, and
Fucking, it does my head in this cunt,
exactly
you know.
what I thought. Lad. Exactly what I thought.
I prefer him as a podcaster than a
'cause
comic,
I'd
but
seen
I was
his-
like, you've got to go and
I'd
see him.
seen his 2 specials on Netflix, and like,
You went.
it was
You were
alright.
overwhelmed.
Like, I mean, listen, lad, it's Theo Von. I'm not sitting there like, but like, when I watched it, I didn't find
You're
it that
underwhelmed
funny.
by it, yeah,
So
yeah.
I went in and Jack had it on the telly, 'cause me and him have been speaking that day about
That's
going in
Jack's
Manchester.
fuming.
And then we come in and he was like, I was like, oh fucking hell, when did you start with you? About 20 minutes ago, and I went, lad, you know what? I went, I fucking hate to stand up sometimes, you know. I went, the bits that I've watched of it, I just weren't that into it. And then he went, and my dad just went, and I went, why, what? I was like, what have I missed here? And Jack was like, I've got a ticket to go and see him in Manchester. I was like, no, lad, just listen, lad. I was like, it was just a bit that I've seen.
And
lad."
it wasn't even that. It's everybody was doing how do you know?
That's what I was thinking. Just watching
Get that
it.
pen. Get that pen. I'll take notes.
I
I'll
was
take
watching it
notes.
with him, and I kept going like, and he was like packing in like.
Yeah. Knows you
But
too well.
I'm 100% on board. Yeah, as a podcaster, I think he's incredible. His short form clips are the fucking some of the most golden things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But when you watch his stand up, he is funny, but you're like,
I mean, to be fair, that was the last one that come out on Netflix. Come out in what, like 2019?
Yeah, so it is a while
it's
ago.
fucking, it's
And
gonna be a
I-
completely
Was that like
different.
Regular People or something like that? I think it was called.
like
That's
the
Theo
best
Von.
line,
Something like
the best
that.
line from that is where he goes, my cousin got bit by a gay guy, so we'll see. But the thing is, like, I'm sitting here going, fucking, I don't really find this stand-up funny. He's a much better comic than I'll ever be. But since doing comedy, I've ruined comedy for myself because I don't watch it for face value anymore.
Yeah, you
I watch
it
it
to
for
get- yeah.
setup, punchlines, pauses, stage presence, and I'm critiquing and I'm going, like, I used to be in hysterics watching this, and now I'm not.
And I'm
because
sitting there like, I
listening.
watched it and I'm like,
yeah.
I won't laugh anymore, and I'll be like,
That's a
I
good
would
concept,
probably said that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to learn from it as well, and I think, wow, I've ruined it for myself. Like, I started watching, like, the roast of Tom Brady the other day,
Yeah.
so
and
good,
some of
that.
that was so good, but a lot of it, I was just like, didn't even, like, pull a
Do you know
smirk.
what?
I
Do
was
you know
like,
what's mad as well? I think obviously because like back in the day, I never used to find American comics funny. I just
I
didn't.
can only watch American comedy.
But now it's all I watch. But like I still think sometimes there's still some American comics, and it's like what's the deal with? It's like shut up, lad.
Yeah.
Like what's the deal with Tom Brady?
liberals and Jim.
Alright, lad. It's fucked, lad. Do you know what I think's proper interesting now as well? He's like, because do you know what's mad? We haven't even spoken about this at all on the podcast. All the rap industry fucking beef that's been kicking off lately, that's been brewing.
Is
for
that
a
with
Drake
while.
and Kendrick.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think
it's-
he can come back, Drake. I think that's him done, you know.
I don't even know what the beef is.
Can't get
There's no
called a
damn beef.
nonce and carry on, can you?
No,
Well,
not
you
really.
could- you
Like so,
can.
basically, it's been brewing for a while, right? And listen, this is a white English man talking about American rap beef.
Wasn't
So
it like Kendrick said, like, oh, I just want to be the best, and he's took it the proper wrong way or something?
I don't know how it started, but there's like been a divide in the rap industry, right? So you've got people who were on Drake's side, and you've got people who were on Kendrick's side. So like, say Drake and Kendrick are like the top, the fucking
Spearheads.
the two biggest names in it. Imagine like a pyramid underneath them, so it's like these few will beef.
J. Cole and all
then,
that, you know what I
and then
mean?
well, J. Cole was proper involved in it, and then as soon as
Oh, he
he
shit
was,
himself now,
he was, and then as soon as people were like, "Hey, Kendrick's releasing songs back," you know, he was like, "Listen, I apologise about what I said." So that he legged it, but then like. There's like this big divide going on, and it seems to be like all these rappers who have been tied up in all the seedy business for years, and then the ones who haven't, and now like fucking.
So it's a civil war.
It's like the Avengers,
Paedophile
like,
rappers
yeah,
and
They're
like,
Paedophile
both, like, they're
rappers.
both not innocent, though, because, like, granted, Drake might be shagging kids, but, like, Drake was saying Kendrick's been twatting his missus.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
it's his missus. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, it's
Well,
valid
I'm only
point.
joking.
Well.
That's a fact.
no, it's like.
Sorry.
It's just, I'd be interested to see, because I mean, I think, to be honest, I think that the bulk of like the whole like beef's done now.
Do you think it's just a facade to hide what happened with Diddy?
I don't know. Do you know what I love though? You know, whenever there's rappers having murder, I love it because 50 Cent's never involved, right?
He's hilarious.
It's never got
With
anything
his-
to do with
With
him.
his
but-
post on his
do you know what's
his
so
businesses.
bad? The sickest thing ever. It's like he posted something the other day. It was a picture of Jay-Z's face dead up close, and then he was like, he's like, "Oh, you've gone real quiet since all the shit with Diddy." Starts accusing him of all sorts at the end, but at Branson Cognac. Like, every internet bit, like every internet
He's
bit.
incredible.
Patreon.com/what's every internet bit. But like, honestly, it's
Clever, though.
fucking, it's
Clever.
fucking boss. Like
Because
he's just never involved, and he's just always on the sidelines. Like, hey, I wouldn't have that either.
Hey, has Diddy been nicked or anything?
He just went
He
missing.
went
didn't
missing, yeah. Apparently, he fucked off on a plane, and then they got the. I don't know where he is. He's
Like,
Got his
no.
own island, that
gone
cunt,
Cuba
ain't
or Tupac. That's where he is.
Like,
Yeah,
but, like,
They're in
Yeah.
Buenos Aires,
Yeah.
fucking living it up now.
Well, apparently, P. Diddy's son released a diss track, didn't he? About like 50 cents. 50 Cent was like, "Shut up, your dad's a nonce." He's like, I'm not even gonna like humour it with a comeback. He's like, "Shut up, lad." Like just an Instagram post. But it's mad though. It's been brewing for
You are
ages.
your own dad's Johnny. Shut up, lad.
And it's been brewing for ages though. But like apparently Jay-Z, I mean these are rumours, but apparently
Allegedly.
Jay-Z is well worse than what P. Diddy's ever been.
He was involved in like the Aaliyah fucking R. Kelly shit and everything.
Yeah,
wasn't
like
Was he,
his
yeah?
name every time, like a thing about like, oh, he could be an pops up. Jay-Z somehow. There's a couple of things always somehow linking him to the situation
Really,
somewhere.
yeah?
But he's like part of the elite though. Like Diddy's got money in that, but he was known as like fucking. He's always a bit seedy.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's like you would
Kingpin.
as far as like rappers go, he's Illuminati. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, he's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Illuminati. He's done some seedy shit,
that's
man.
like,
Got a big nose as well, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking huge.
It's like the.
That's where Diddy's hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's chilling
But,
in,
I
man.
see a fucking black knuckle.
There's
come
all
out of the
like there's all stuff coming out now about P. Diddy. Have you seen all the P. Diddy and Justin Bieber stuff from years ago?
Yeah.
It's fucked, lad. It's fucked up.
Do you reckon that's why Justin Bieber lost his head a little
Something,
bit?
Probably
Well,
definitely.
he was full on molested on the whole circuit. Have you seen the videos
Yeah.
like James Corden like fucking grabbing him a bit weird and all
Right.
that, and all actresses on stage?
Ellen
like,
DeGeneres and all that.
Yeah,
with the
pure
older
like
and
power
everything.
necking him on stage, like
Yeah.
licking his face.
Do you
like a
think
15-year-old
something
kid.
seedy with James Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do, you know. I do, because, like,
How did he just get so big so quick?
well, he's always been fat.
Yeah.
But, like, it's... Like,
Lambuna.
he's all,
Prawn
that's
boner,
how.
lamb
But,
boner, chicken boner.
He was quite, like, famous over here. Like, you know, like, he done, like, Gavin... He done
It's
Gavin
mad,
Stacey.
That's coming back, man.
Well,
It won't be as good.
But I hate him, but I love Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah,
But people
yeah.
are saying that now. The only reason he's doing Gavin and Stacey is the fucking
to get his fame, like
It's-
everyone thinking good of him
It's
again.
because, like, the UK was pretty much done with him as soon as he went to America. But then, like, all of a sudden...
I
But
don't
he's
think
chasing the tilde as
I
well, you
don't
can't
think he was
blame him.
classed as an arsehole when he was in the UK, though, was he? I thought it was
Not
only
as
when he
far.
moved when
When he
he
was
moved
late
to
night
America,
football,
wasn't he?
Well, he started trying to get involved with the whole, like, LA scene. Did he like that?
Yeah.
No, he did.
Well, yeah, no, he did.
He did. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
he
even say he
smashed it.
never. He
He
smashed
smashed it,
it, like, in
Like,
terms of
Yeah,
that.
and he ain't fucking pure self.
I don't know if he's disliked in America though, because I know in England and or Britain people hate him. Like, or
They
dislike
love all
him, but-
fake stuff.
Well,
don't they? That's what I mean.
at the
Like,
same
that's all show
time,
business,
I was watching Big Brother and Sharon Osbourne was on it, and she was fucking slating
Oh,
everyone
she
on
said
it.
he a
She
cunt,
said he
didn't
was
she?
a cunt.
I used to
said
think
he-
she was fit, me, Sharon Osbourne back.
Back in the day,
yeah,
Sharon
yeah,
Osbourne was a
yeah.
little cougar, lad. She was a little cougar back in the day. Honestly, though, like
They've got a
apparently...
podcast now, they're family, aren't they?
Oh,
lad, have you watched
I
him?
hope to God Ozzy's not on it.
What?
Yeah, he is.
What's he gonna
Brother?
do? Like,
Funny as fuck.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
lad, it's hysterical. Me and my babe watched them. They're
sick.
funny as fuck. Honest to God.
But no, apparently, yeah, so all the stuff, like, LA, apparently, for, like, years, has been, like, a hotbed for all the seediness that celebrities get up to. Like, I remember seeing this girl, I went, like, you know when you'll come across someone's, like, account on TikTok or Instagram Reels, and you end up on their account going deep into it. This girl, now, she could have just been chatting shit for views. I don't know, I can't even remember her name. She was, like a Hispanic-looking girl, and she used to be, like, an influencer, like, she was one of them, like, she had, like, a few 100,000 followers on Instagram, and that was her. She was, like, LA famous for that.
Yeah.
And she was saying, like, she decided to fuck all that off because of some of the stuff she said, like, LA parties where, because LA is just full of people trying to be celebrities, so that's where you get involved in all those, like, those little weird cults. It's like, oh, well, we've got, like, we're well in with this studio, so if you want to be in with us, you've got to do this. And she said, like, you'd go to these parties, and if you open the wrong door at one of them parties, you're fucked.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she said, like, you'd see people in there doing, like they call it blood rituals, where they'll have someone and, like, they drink a bit of the blood. She said, some of the people you see there, she said, you're like, oh shit, what are they doing there? Do you know what I mean? Like, she said she stumbled into the wrong room at a party one night, and there was these, she didn't specify, but she said there was people doing some of the most fucked up shit imaginable in this room. She went, so she had to pretend she was, like, paralytically drunk, like, it was like, oh, and to, like, stumble out and pretend like she didn't even see what was going on. She said, because, like, if you see it
You can't
and you're not
laugh.
meant to, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people will come after you and that, like...
Well,
like,
I was watching a clip about, and it was Cat Williams on a thingy, and they were talking about Dave Chappelle turning down 50 mil. He's like, did he really turn down 50 mil? It's like, no, it's not even close to being right. It's not that he turned down 50 mil. It's he turned down everything else that was involved in that 50 mil. And he's going, you know, P Diddy comes knocking, wanting a party. You gotta tell him no.
yeah, he said, yeah, that was a very good Cat Williams.
Thank you.
Have you seen the Theo Von bit about the black Cat William? Have you seen it?
The nut.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I got a black cat William. Like, he says, like,
No, he goes, I've got a statue of Cat William, and he goes, no, you haven't. He's like, no, you haven't. He goes, I've got the video, and he goes, that's just a black nutcracker, and he goes, you can't tell me that ain't no Cat William.
Nah,
that
it's-
Cat
But
William.
yeah, no, apparently, like, because LA now, it's like back in, like, the 80s, let's say, people were going there trying to be movie stars, they were going there trying to get on TV and in films, so, like, they were going there with this big, like, purpose. Now, with stuff like social media and that, people just go there wanting to be famous and get into the right circles and meet the right people and shit like that. Like, there was one of the lads who's in the Nelk Boys, I think it is.
Huh.
He spoke about it on a podcast once, and he said there's this, because you know the way, like, the Nelk Boys, any girl that's popular and relevant at the minute is then chilling with them.
Yeah.
Like, they've
Yeah,
always
engaged
done
by
it.
them,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, always, lad. And who's the main one, lad? Like, the little lad? Like,
Steiny.
him.
There's Steiny.
Not him.
Kyle's the one who runs it. Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
He was saying that one of their mates, one of the girls they were mates with, she was like a well-known, like, content creator. She chilled with them. She done all that sort of stuff. But then, he was saying she got involved with these people, and these people were like, look, like, do you want to be a celebrity? Like, anything you want to be, we can do it. Whether you want to be film, music, social media, YouTube, anything, if you want it, we can box it for you. They went, but we're gonna need, like, a like a sacrifice from you. And she was like, oh, like what? Like she thought they meant like I'll give her access to the social medias.
Don't
And
eat chocolate no more.
no, yeah, I'm giving it up for Lent. But apparently they were like, yeah, we need a sacrifice for you. So she's like rang her ma, being like, oh, this is what they've asked me.
You're dead good at thing in Elton John sacrifice. Give us
No,
a rendition.
but the mum was like, oh yeah, if they need me, they can take like, lad, it's fucked, lad. Like that LA is like a hotbed for like proper cults and that. It's fucked.
Me mate Chris, I played footy with him for years. He's an actor and he moved to LA. And fucking met a bed. No, that other kid got married. Never moved out. He said it's too crazy.
Lad,
Just-
He said, what, you said too crazy in LA?
yeah, he's moved away. So he said, even one thing that helped it though was lockdown and COVID. He said because a lot of your interviews and all that for roles and fucking
self-tapes and
auditions
shit, yeah.
were all self-taped and you could do it all online. He went, so there was a way to escape the fucking craziness and mayhem of LA. He went to
Because like,
Colorado.
when you think about it as well, it's like, it's one thing wanting to go somewhere and be like an actor and that, but like there's obviously you can't just go to LA and then you're like, well, I'm in a film. There's people who decide whether or not you're in that film, and like if you think about like
Puppet show, innit?
if you think about the type of person who wants to go into that type of job, it's like why?
Yeah, control
Like
freaks.
yeah, it's like it puts you in that position of power
Narcissistic
instantly.
fucking control freaks.
Like as soon as people's dreams are in your hands,
And you can have it the way with them and that. Yeah, it's
like
like a Weinstein and all that shit, isn't
literally,
it? Yeah.
like, but like apparently, like I mean, I say apparently, it's things I've watched on TikTok and Instagram, so I'm not saying like it's proper gospel, but fucking, like apparently so, it like it's not just like the people like your Weinsteins and your fucking P Diddy's and that, they're at the very, 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 very top of it, but any avenue you go down in some
like
parts of America, there's gonna be something like that. It's like, oh, it's like, do you want to be in it, like in our little group where we all do this and we get paid this much money? Well, you've got to do this with us then.
But it's the same like cults, so when it's like a similar thing, the person who's at the top of the cult, you have to like have sex with me, otherwise you can't be part of it anymore.
It's that it's fucked up. But it's like, if you think about it though, it's probably a lot more common than you think now as well.
Yeah,
like Charles
100%.
Manson was working for the CIA for years.
What was that called?
Was
now?
he?
There's a
Lad, any
specific
time
thing for it.
Charles Manson got arrested, the CIA got him off like that. Charles Manson got
Yeah, I
arrested.
heard that.
Can you Google how many times he got arrested and then was just let go? Like they kept arresting him, and then every time he'd be getting held in prison. A few days later, he was out with no charges, and it turns out he was part of that MK Ultra thing that the CIA were doing. They brainwashed him for years into believing he was this. The feather he was, and he got this big cult together.
They
And
used psychedelics for like MK Ultra. That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They used psychedelics to get him brainwashed.
they leaked like they fed people LSD and like the water system and shit like that, so then the brains are more susceptible. So if you get told something, it's like, oh shit, yeah, okay, so yeah. And Charles Manson was a direct byproduct of MK Ultra and shit like that.
Sick.
It's
I mean,
fucked,
not
lad.
sick, like, but you know what I mean.
But like all these celebrities now who are getting done and who are getting fucking like there's supposed rumours that they're tied to all like intelligence agencies across the world. Like Jeffrey Epstein was Mossad, which is like, I think it's Iranian or it's either Iranian or Israeli intelligence. So it's like their equivalent to like the FBI or the CIA.
I think he was Jewish though, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's Israeli.
So what these people are doing, these
So he was
intelligence
doing it to
agencies,
blackmail.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
these
Oh, it makes
these
sense.
intelligence agencies from like the KGB and Mossad have been doing it in America for years, because what their goal is to essentially tear down the West, but you can't always do it politically because there's so many blockages, like there's so many ways you can't do that, it's politically, you know, it's illegal, whatever. So what they do is they send these agents in to like infiltrate things, and they'll either infiltrate their intelligence networks or they'll infiltrate the celebrities. So it's like, oh, listen, if you and your boys want to come and do all these parties, we'll get all these girls there. Yeah, lad, she's 16, don't worry about it, we'll get her on the boat, don't worry. Take them out there, obviously, because of the implication they're going to sleep with them.
Of course.
And then fucking
And take pictures and then keep hold of
and then
them,
yeah, and then it's
tactic.
blackmail,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it's like, and then these other countries then have got so much
Dirt.
against America.
Yeah.
It's like, well, look what your celebrities have been up to. It's like, what if we told
I
people
don't
that?
think America are arsehole, because like Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, got caught with all this shit about fucking.
It's all
driving
crack
a
and prostitutes, weren't it?
No one's asked anymore. They just took the piss out of him, and
Yeah,
that's it.
it's
I don't
it's
think
mad.
they give a shit
It's
anymore.
crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
but cracking prostitutes to shagging kids and drinking the blood's very different.
That's a valid point. That is a valid point.
you've
No,
got to
yeah.
start somewhere, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got to be on something to start thinking that's an all right thing to be getting up to. Just want to go really deep on it before we start recording.
Yeah.
So this is sort of linking in with all or like the Pizzagate conspiracy theory. So it's going back a little bit. I know we spoke about this on the podcast before, but this is a little something that I went down a rabbit hole on about 3-4 years ago, and then I seen a video pop up of it about it on TikTok or something last week, and I got dead invested in the rabbit hole again.
Nice.
So there was a fella called, I think his name was Anthony Weiner, which is funny enough in itself. His name is Anthony Weiner, and he was like he was involved with American politics. I don't quite think he was a politician, but he was like he was a beneficiary of the Clintons and shit like that. And he got arrested and his laptop got seized because apparently there was all stuff incriminating the Clintons and really high up political figures on his laptop. And there's this thing, its code name for years has been Frazzle Drip, right? Mad, sounds like nothing. Sounds like nothing at all.
Chris.
To be fair, mate.
Sounds like that fucking burger that started cooking in town.
But wait till you hear what it is.
Burgundy outfit on, that's all it is.
So wait till you hear what it is.
Ron Burgundy.
So fucking, apparently this video is a video of Hillary Clinton and someone who used to work for the Clinton Association who was dead close to the Clintons. There's apparently, the other way they do those adrenochrome rituals, allegedly. There's apparently a video that was stored on this Anthony Weiner's laptop under a file called Life Insurance of Hillary Clinton and this woman, I can't, Uman Abedin or something like that. She has got a mad name, I can't remember, but she was dead, like, closely affiliated with them. And it's apparently a video of them torturing like a little girl, just, like drinking her blood. It's like a snuff film and that. And the NYPD got hold of the video apparently, and 9 of like the top fucking chiefs in the NYPD seen the video, and since then 7 of them have killed themselves, and the other 2 have went missing.
Imagine a Chinese fella sending you that snuff film at the pub.
Oh, lads. So someone gets up halfway through and walks across the screen. But yeah, so apparently...
And now you've mentioned it on our podcast.
Apparently somewhere there is a video out there of Hillary Clinton and this woman who was like working for the Clinton Association.
What happened to Weiner?
I don't know if he's still in jail or not, but that Julian Assange, that the journalist who got arrested in Russia, was it?
Yeah.
And they just kept him there. He was working on exposing all that sort of shit, and that's why he is now... Oh, is he locked up in America?
I wonder if it'll ever get out, though. If it's all true, if everything that they're saying true, and there must be some element of truth to it, because it wouldn't just, like, there's no smoke without fire, you know what I mean? So, like, I wonder if it will ever come out.
See,
It probably happened when they die, though. Like, same thing with, like, fucking Savile and that.
So,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, when they die, oh, this person was so evil, but...
How did all the Savile stuff come out when he died, though?
people
Like,
started talking
He
about
was
it.
under
Like, there's more.
investigation while he was alive, actively, but he got away with it so much because of how he was protected.
He was,
chill with the
he was
people,
very highly
yeah.
affiliated.
Yeah, and then as soon as he fucking kicked the bucket, like,
It'll
that's
come out.
when it just come out.
I wonder.
But like, I don't think they'd ever outright...
What I reckon that happened then was all the people who were affiliated and associated with him were like, if he gets caught, he's going to implicate
Yeah, they get
us.
dragged down with him.
So as soon as he dies, they go, hey, Savile done this, you know?
Yeah,
And just start
he
pointing
done
fingers.
all of it,
And I
he
think
done all
that's
of it,
why.
yeah.
But I think Rolf Harris got, like, dragged up in it, though. Because he went to prison because
Yeah,
of
but
the
he had
whole
a song
Savile thing.
called Two Little Boys Had Two Ruptured Arseholes. Like, he was a fucking
Was that the
paedophile.
title?
No, it was Two Little Boys Had Two Little Horses.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
But, so get on this,
Toys, was it?
yeah, so like, but apparently all these like elites or these celebrities and shit like that, that's why they do these parties, because it's like, oh well, he's got dirt on me, so I'll get into a party, yeah, I'll get a picture of him shagging a kid, and then it's like, well, you can't get ass on me, 'cause now I'll fuck you up. But
Spartan on me like that.
in one of them, in one of Kendrick Lamar's like this songs about Drake, he says something about like people leaking their own videos to paint their own narrative. And then I seen a TikTok, and it was this girl, and she was like, what if, remember that video that got leaked of Drake having a wank a few months ago? She was like, what if originally, because if what Kendrick Lamar's true
Someone
is saying...
had that video on him.
No, like, well, if what Kendrick Lamar's true is saying about Drake, he likes them young, so he's going for underage girls. So she was saying, what if that video originally was sent to a minor, and then he's released it himself? So
she
so
can
that
just
if
say
she
he copied
says,
it on the
if she
internet?
says, oh, well, he sent that to me, he's like, well, obviously she got it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because what's worse...
That makes sense.
What's
Because if
worse-
she's released it going, is Drake sausage here?
Yeah.
And no one else has got it. He's incriminated.
Like, what's
But as
worse,
soon
a
as it's on
video
the
you
ether-
getting leaked on Twitter, wanking, or some kid going, he sent that to me, you know what I
He
mean?
doubled down on it as well, because in one of Drake's songs, he went, there's no big 3, there's only big D, and there's video proof. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
lad,
So, like, he's trying to cover his back with it.
If you
Bring some
listen...
monster, there we go.
Start from the bottom, now you're a paedophile.
Shane Gillis said it about 5 years ago. He posted the thing himself on Twitter or Instagram the other week, and there's a clip of him on a podcast. about 5-6 years ago, and he's like, I think Drizzy's next to get stung. He's like, I've heard he likes them young and all shit like that. Like, just not remember years ago when in one of the first seasons of Stranger Things, and loads of screenshots got leaked of him DMing Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah.
And
And
it was
about in interviews as well, wasn't she? She's like, oh yeah, me and Drake are good friends. He always speaks to me, asks me how I'm doing, all that shit.
Yeah, and
She
it's
went
just
media
like,
trained, mate. She didn't know the score.
lad,
Yeah,
it's
it's a bit mad.
It's just like obviously I know she's a fucking big celebrity. If he's a fan of, like, I was a fan of Stranger Things, I was looking at her going, yeah, she's sick, but I went DMing it. Do you know what I
Do
mean?
you reckon he's rogered them more
child,
times than a policeman's radio?
Lad, I don't know whether, because like in the screenshots of the DMs, there was nothing incriminating in it, but it's like he's 30 odd at the time. What's he doing? Messaging a 16-year-old.
Listen, right. Paedophilia is fucking wrong anyway.
Don't say
right?
but.
There's no but.
But.
It's wrong, right?
If they've got pubes, it's sad.
No.
No, it's not.
But.
No, it isn't.
No. No.
Yeah,
You can tell you're from Runcorn, lad.
He's just said, no one heard that. He said, if there's no grass on the pitch, flip them over and play in the mud. That's what he said.
He did say
No,
that.
but like,
he did.
the fucking average Joe paedophile who's just some old seedy fella who lives in a fucking one-bed flat on his own, right, and his hard drive sketchy, fair enough. Like, he's not got, I'm not saying fair enough to be a paedophile, but he's not got a lot to lose. He's obviously mentally ill and he's a fucking dickhead. But if you're at the higher echelons of fucking celebrity life in the public eye with so much to lose and so much at risk, why? Why would you do it?
Well, apparently the thing with all these celebrities who are getting involved in all this seediness is because what people are concluding to anyway
They're so detached from reality.
is, well, there's that, but it's
They
for
wanna feel
years
something.
and years and years.
I mean?
If you look at like people like fucking, if you look at people like P Diddy, people like Drake, for years they have probably had the most attractive women in the world throwing themselves at the feet.
Yeah,
Then it gets to a point.
But
But this is what they're saying
the
though.
Kev O'Brien joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do
mate, that's
actually.
a fucking great.
Puff Daddy's changed his name. Did he?
But yeah, so that's what people are alluding to now, is like it's these fellas who have had any bird they want in the world, they go and they're there. So now it's like it's not exciting to them anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like what excites them, and it's like so they're going. Apparently they're getting these
The
girls
thrill.
who are like right on the brink, who aren't quite of age, but they're not little kids, and it's like you're sort of like
I
16,
just
17.
teasing at like 1 minute to midnight.
No,
and
no,
they
no,
go,
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But that's apparently the thing though, is with them. It's like they've obviously like if you've been shagging supermodels for 10 years straight, eventually you're gonna go.
Yeah, and I mean...
It's
Do you
like-
reckon Drake
yeah.
schedules his messages to send when they turn 16?
That's what it is, innit? Like when you're turning 100, you get a letter off the Queen. When you're turning 16, you get a Snapchat off Drake.
And
It's like a
Jack
thing they
taught
do.
him how to schedule it as well, didn't he?
Funny
yeah.
to think that they get that many supermodels that they don't feel anything, but they're not gay. You know what I mean? They don't want to shag men, so they'll just go for an underage bird instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I was listening to a podcast the other day about it, and it's talking about like fucking prostitution and all that and escorts, and they said like there's people like the Sultan of Brunei or whatever, right, who's got so much money, like it's silly money how much money he's got, like it's daft. And he said there's like he spoke to supermodels who have told him this firsthand and showed them evidence where like obviously there'll be supermodels or actresses who are earning millions of pounds fucking recording a film for 6 months. There's these people in the world who've got that much money who'll just go, do us a favour, come to ours and fucking shag me and I'll give you like 500 mil. And they're like, yes, and they go for silly amounts of money. And he went, it's fucking, it's rife, but they don't
Well,
fucking
apparently-
I
publicise
know
it.
that if I had like unlimited money, I probably would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, if there's like a bird who's so fit, it would never go near you, but if you went like 10 mil, suck it. You know what I mean?
10 mil,
so.
suck it.
Yeah.
That's literally all he's saying. And if they
Whose
say no,
slogan was that in the wrestling? Suck it.
oh, fucking Triple H, that
Yeah.
Generation X.
10 mil,
Suck it.
suck that. But yeah, apparently, allegedly as well, like all like the Victoria's Secret models and all these like really like famous supermodels, it's just a prostitution ring for the elites who can afford
Yeah,
them.
I
and
think
that's how
that-
they
I think-
advertise.
I think that's
it's like,
where I
look
was-
at it in the lingerie.
I think that's where I was getting it
Okay.
from.
Because that's what they've said for ages about it. Remember the whole thing with like Wayfair and that, when it was like the furniture company Wayfair.
Oh,
and
shit, that's
yeah,
cool.
I wonder where this is going.
And it was like so like there'd be cabinets on their website that was just a normal cabinet. It was a normal wardrobe.
And
a
you open
normal,
it and there's a kid inside,
no,
baby.
like listen, like a normal set of drawers to buy for your room, and there'd be certain ones on the website that were no different than the other ones, and they were like $35,000, $50,000, but they were named differently. And when people started researching it, these ones that were on the website for like $50,000 were named after kids that had went missing. And they were getting sold for like tens of thousands of dollars, or just on the Wayfair. And then as soon as
Imagine going on the Wayfair website and buying the Maddie McCann.
Oh,
How mad's that?
the Maddie
Open it, 5
Devan,
rolls and hanger there. Just fucking-
the Maddie
Just Evan
Devan.
kit inside there.
Twice, no one left. So like,
Just open the door and just Evan kids on anger.
but yeah, I'd like apparently like
Check what stuff it's there.
what they was. That's my line, you piece of shit. I wrote that. But no, yeah, apparently all these like supermodels and shit like that. It's just a big escort ring for all like,
Wow.
the world's elites who can afford them, and that's how they showcase them because they can't put them on telly. And
But
go,
imagine
"Brass
the
there."
post no clarity, right? You just give it 10 million and you go,
But if
Would you
10
like-
mil to us is like a tenner, like a 10 mil for them is like
Well,
That's
a tenner to me.
yeah.
A tenner to me at the
a
minute.
Ben is a Ben, lad.
But yeah.
10 pence to you at the minute.
10 pence to me, it's a tenner. But honestly, yeah, like apparently, like as deep as you.
Balkans at me throat.
As deep as you can imagine, it goes. Like it goes, and like when Trump was,
That's what they're hoping for.
well, yeah. She's shallow with the pussy. I can imagine.
She's shallow with the pussy.
Shallow.
She's
But
shallow.
yeah,
Shallow.
fucking when Trump was still in office, he was
It's a fucking ram that, by the way.
he paid.
Trump seemed to be the only one that was trying to help and all that, though,
Well,
you know.
what he did? What's that big prison in America? Is it Guantanamo?
Guantanamo, yeah.
Guantanamo
Because it was
Bay.
fucked. It was fucked in it for years. Like it hadn't really been used that much, and
He
he
turned it into a Nebraska.
lad, no lad, I think it was a few $100 million got spent while he was in office on not only renovating it but extending Guantanamo Bay, and people were like, well, who's going in there? You know what I mean? And there's these. I'll do it. I'll do me because we'll wrap this up in a second. But I'll do me research on this, and I will bring you the thing next week. But there was this conspiracy. If you want to talk conspiracies, right? There was this conspiracy theory that the Trumps are time travelers.
Oh yeah, you've
Right.
seen all the videos of his
Yeah.
wife, is it Ivana Trump or
Yeah,
something?
and his
where she's
son-
walking and her eye just goes back to a lizard eye and all
Like,
that.
listen, there's this, but there's a series of books that were written 80 years ago.
Called Haunted Liverpool by
That,
Trump.
no, that talk about these fellas, and all the names are the same, and it's this family of elite billionaires who go back and forth in time, and you've got this
Vampire
son,
Diaries.
You've got this son who they send, and this son's this like fucking like next level fucking human. I'll do the research on it, honestly.
Have a look, yeah,
it's fucked
defo.
up. It's fucked up. But ARMIN, thank you so much for coming
It was a
down.
loud
It's been
shin
fun.
slap that.
No, that was fucking powerful. that.
There we go.
Oh,
Listen.
you ruined it with a
It's
second.
all right, whatever. Like, get out the studio. but yeah, honestly, thank you very much for coming down.
No,
It was
no,
last
thanks,
minute, but you
thanks.
saved the day, so we really appreciate
cheers,
it.
guys.
Tell people your Instagram, so we'll put it on the screen, we'll put it in the description. You know where to find you.
At ARMIN.GOETZE, ARMIN.GOETZE.
Put it on the screen.
Lovely. There
Put it on
we
the
are.
screen.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
leave a link to his Instagram down below in the description as well. Any shows you've got coming up, I'm assuming will be on your Instagram.
Nothing worth shouting, yeah. If there is, I'll put it on Instagram.
That's always
Yeah.
lovely to hear. Thank you very
Patreon.
much. Patreon.com/What's Happening Pod.
Grid.
Check out the new sponsor, Grid. We've got a couple of new sponsors on the way as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Happening 20 at discount. Check out whatever.
Thank you, Block P!
Thanks again to the Block V for the slippers as well. I should be wearing these tonight when I smoke a poly one. Thank you all for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, Adam, and thank you again so much for coming down. Shake your hand. We love you. See you next week. Ta-da.
In a bit.